Welcome to Neosho Wildcat Football live on KNEO.org. This is a presentation of the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show of the Neosho Wildcats. This is your home for every sack.
And good evening, Wildcat fans. Welcome to Lebanon, Missouri. We are at the Jackets, the Yellow Jackets Stadium in Lebanon, Missouri. The Neosho Wildcats. Coach Brandon Towdy in his fourth year, and it comes in with a record of 2-0. We're against the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. Coach William Christian in his 14th year, Jim. It come in with a 0-2 record. John Ball, Jim Jackson, Luke Taylor, and Sam Fryer's with us tonight. So we're grateful to have this whole crew here, Jim. We've got some things to talk about, but first let's have a little update from the Lady Cats.
We can. The Lady Cats are playing over in the Ozark Festival this evening, and they had a tough one their first time out this afternoon. They lost their first game against Smithville, which is located just north of Kansas City, north of the airport. They lost that one 6-2. They pitched Sadie Leach and Journey Arnold. They did quite well. They hit several balls to the wall, just didn't quite get it done. And they did, however, walked off the second game. That one against state-ranked Fort Zumwalt West. The Lady Cats won the contest 5-4. Carly Kennard with the win and a big 2 RBI single to tie it. Becklin Garrett had a big day with a home run and 2 doubles. And they play Lee Summit West at 7:15 this evening, which is a replay of the district semifinals last October played up in Joplin. But John, getting back to football, what a beautiful night for high school football. Very light wind. It's been cool most of the day. Temperature around that 70-degree mark, and you couldn't ask for a nicer night. Nice artificial turf here in Lebanon, Missouri, and a good-sized crowd coming in. You know, John, this is something the Cats can do the first time in 8 years, and that is if they win this game tonight against the Yellow Jackets, they will go 3-0, and that's the first time they have done that since back in 2016.
Yeah, it really is. So there's a lot of motivation for these Cats tonight, and I believe that taking on this Lebanon bunch is going to be the toughest test we've had yet. The Cats have kind of had their way against Glendale and then against Kickapoo last week, and then we'll come back home next week for homecoming against Waynesville. There's a very good possibility that we could come back home 3-0, which would be just simply amazing.
I know you will address this in Keys for the Cats later here in the pregame, but the Cats in the previous 2 ball games this season, they've gotten off to a very good start, a quick start. They've scored early and never looked back, and that's what it's going to take tonight, because they have a one-man wrecking crew here for the Yellow Jackets, and that is Jack Glendenning, and he averages 200 yards per game on the ground. They have very little passing attack. They rely heavily on the run game.
Well, they had 25 yards passing attack against Joplin last week. By the way, they led Joplin 14-0 at one time, and Joplin came back and beat them. But you're absolutely right. Jack Glendenning had over 200 yards. On paper, it looks like the Cats should walk away with this one. We score an average of 45 points per game, and they score an average of 15 points. But I believe this group here at their home in front of their fans want to prove something.
They certainly do. Glendenning averages 7 yards per carry, and he has been the true workhorse for this team the past 2 games. So far this season, he's gained well over 400 yards. Last year, he had a little over 1,500 yards per contest. So he will get his carries tonight. You can almost count on that, but the Cats are going to have to look for a way to put a stop and keep him out of the end zone.
Most definitely do. This is the pregame show, and it is being brought to you by Prolute Tire and Auto Maintenance Center. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout, then we'll come back with the Coach Towdy interview. You're watching Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be back.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at Crowder.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
At Calvary Neosho, we aren't your grandmother's church, because she lives in Akron, Ohio, and that would be a terribly long commute for church. But if she did live in Neosho, we at Calvary would be delighted to have her come visit us. And since you live here, we would definitely like you to come visit us. Then, when your Nana comes to visit for Christmas, you can bring her to church and introduce us to her. We're sure she is a delightful lady. You can find us at Facebook/Calvary of Neosho, or join us in person at 3650 Oak Ridge Extension. We gather for worship Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Calvary Neosho. Not your grandma's church, but we'd sure like to meet her.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Wildcats!
Looking for a bank that puts community first? Look no further than First Community Bank. With our friendly service, convenient locations, and a wide range of financial products and services, we're here to meet all your banking needs. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a home, or starting a business, we're committed to helping you achieve your financial goals. Come experience the First Community Bank difference today. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
When you look at all the evil in the world, have you ever thought, where's the justice? Well, Billy Graham knew the Bible has the answer.
There's a day coming when absolute and perfect justice is going to be meted out to every individual that has ever lived. No one will escape.
No one will escape, because everyone is a sinner. None of us deserves to go to heaven.
Yet, there is a way out. The way out is through the blood of Jesus Christ. God extends His offer of mercy and forgiveness now.
You can find that mercy and forgiveness when you begin a personal relationship with God's Son, Jesus Christ. If you'd like to pray with someone about that, call 855-255-7729. That's 855-255-PRAY. In fact, they'll be happy to pray with you about anything that's going on in your life. You can reach us 24 hours a day. Call us 855-255-PRAY. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
It's time for the Brandon Towdy Coaches Show. The Coaches Show is sponsored by Numac Electric. Now, here's Coach Brandon Towdy.
Welcome to the Coaches Show this week. I'm John Ball, and my guest is head coach Brandon Towdy. Coach, what a great victory last week.
It was. It was a good, solid win for us, to be able to come home and have our first home game and to play in front of our community and crowd. It was such a huge crowd and such an awesome atmosphere. And Kickapoo's a really good program and a good football team. And for us to be able to come out and play the way we did was huge for our kids and our program moving forward.
You know, Coach Thomas had nothing but praise for the COC, and obviously he's seeing that as it went along. But, yeah, they're a good ball club. They played well. They got behind us a couple of times and made some big plays. But, boy, our defense played well.
They did. We played really well. Boston had that pick to start the game on the opening drive, which kind of set the tone for us, and then our offense was able to punch it in, and Bryce Warren with the fumble return on the second drive, and the defense was playing really well and giving our offense short fields, and we were able to get up quick on them. And like you said, they battled back. They're a good program that competes and is well coached. They made some adjustments and battled back, but we were able to keep on pulling away every time they battled back and able to put it away in the end.
Yeah, I tell you what, we had just as many big plays, if not more than they did, and we caught them on their heels just 2 or 3 different times, and I think that's a result of a couple of different things. Number one is Denver Welch, but number 2, and probably more importantly, was Cade Spiva.
Yeah, I mean, both those guys had huge nights as running the football, and Cade throwing it as well. Cade just did a great job of continuing to run our offense and take what the defense was giving us, and Denver looked like he was as healthy as he's ever been and ready to run, as he was just tough to bring down, and when he got in the open field, it was tough to catch him as well. So both those guys did a great job, and they were able to punch it in the end zone a few times. So that's a big part of our team, and I think both of them would tell you that their running, though, starts with the guys up front and then moving the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and we got down within the 5-yard line, and I don't know whether you call that the big package or what you happen to call it, but we brought some kids in, and we were able to move the ball at will.
Yeah, we call that our tank package, and we just tell our kids that basically the kids that are going to be on this are our biggest and toughest kids, and when we need a yard, we're going to lean on you, and they take pride in being on that group, and they definitely weren't going to be stopped on Friday night.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and what was really impressive offensively was in the fourth quarter when we did some really, really good clock management and ran the ball, and the kids just kept on going. Talk about that, hold the bar for a minute or two.
So over the course of the summer, our whole focus was to challenge the kids mentally and physically and push them to their limits. And so, we talked a lot about, what's it take to break a person and what's it take to break them individually. And once they reach that breaking point, we're going to push them past it so they know that they're capable of performing when they're tired. And Don't Drop the Bar was one of the activities we did all summer, where they would pick up the bar, whatever weight they have on it, whether it's 25s on each side or 45s or whatever it is, just depending on the kid. And they would have to go through a series of exercises without dropping the bar and setting it down. And they'd have a spotter with them that would help them through it. So, it kind of worked on that teamwork side of it, but just really grinding through when you're tired and you don't feel like you can go any further, just realizing that you can push your body past the limit, both mentally and physically. And so on Friday night, when we were tired, we knew that we had a little more left in the tank, and even though our body and our brain sometimes were telling us we didn't, the kids just kept on digging deep, and they knew they could push a little bit further because of some of those activities we did in the summer.
Well, you and I have talked an awful lot, not only here, but Friday nights after the ball game, about the offensive tools we've got, but those offensive tools wouldn't be there without the guys up front, would they?
They wouldn't. Those guys up front take a lot of pride in being a tight-knit group and working together, and that they call themselves the Black Mafia, which is just kind of their group and their mentality with everything they do. And they're just a tight-knit group that works extremely hard, and they do a great job of providing protection for our quarterback, but as well as, moving the line of scrimmage and opening holes on offense and then getting after the quarterback on defense. And a lot of those guys are playing both ways, but they've put in the work to be able to do that.
Well, we're here at Lebanon tonight, and no doubt those guys are hungry for a victory. They lost to Webb City 35-13 in the first ball game, and then last week in Joplin, they got beat by Joplin in a pretty close ball game, 21-17.
Yeah, I mean, they're a really good football team. They're traditionally a great program. Last year they only had the one loss, and that was in the district championship game to Republic, who went on to play for a state championship, and they've got a lot of those guys back. Their running back's back. He plays running back and linebacker, and he was an all-state kid last year, and he's really good at what he does. And, they're just a really hard-nosed, physical football team, and starting 0-2 that doesn't tell the picture of who they are as a program and who they are as a team. And I'm sure being at home, they're going to be hungry and ready to make a statement. So it's going to be a fun game. Both sides are going to play physical and fast and fly around, and so it should be a fun night.
Well, Giddling Kid had 203 yards last week in Joplin. Are we going to do anything different to isolate him, try to focus on him a little bit more?
Yeah, we got a couple different packages in defensively, and Coach Donis and the defensive staff have been drilling the triple option that they like to run over and over, and just making sure we're fundamentally sound and we know our responsibilities in the option game, but also just being ready for that dive. And so, a lot of times that falls on our Mike linebacker, which is Colby McGehee, and he's only a sophomore, but he's done a great job of stepping up the last couple of weeks with Corbin York being down, and we couldn't have more faith in him, and we think it's going to be a great night, and he's going to be able to show everybody what he's capable of.
Well, tell me, is there a different look in Trey Harden's eyes when you tell him he's going in on offense?
Yeah, I think he just loves to play football, and so anytime he can get on the field, he's happy. And one of my favorite things to do on a Saturday morning is to watch when he's in at wide receiver and to watch him block, because he's just one of the most physical football players in the state as far as I'm concerned, and he just continues to put kids on their back. And if he's got the ball in his hands, I don't know if anybody wants to be in front of him.
Well, I'll tell you, I absolutely look forward to seeing him on the offense this year because you're exactly right. He's the lead blocker, and he can clear them out real fast for anybody to come through or carry the mail himself.
He really can, and that goes back to all the hard work he's put in. He's done a great job in the weight room. He squats well over 500 pounds, and we got a lot of guys in that backfield that squat a lot of weight, and that's just a testament to the hard work that they put in. And, when you're squatting 450, K-5 squats 485, Denver's around 450, and so when you've got three guys back there that are all squatting 450 to 550 in that range, it's tough to bring those guys down.
Coach, thanks a lot for spending a little bit of time with us. I know that you're excited to get out on the field and get going, so wish you a lot of luck tonight, and we're going to come home and ring the bell being 3-0.
I appreciate it. Go Cats.
You've been listening to the Brandon Towdy Coaches Show. The Coaches Show is sponsored by New Mac Electric. We'll be back with more Wildcat football after this on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
Every year, about 15,000 self-help books are published. The Bible has outsold them all, overwhelmingly. But is the Bible reliable? For Billy Graham, the answer to that question was a resounding yes.
Hundreds and thousands of books have been written to give man inward calm in the muddle of his confusion. Only the Bible has been able to meet the need and meet it fully. It has become wealth to those who had none of this world's goods. It has become wisdom to those who never knew a schoolroom. It has been a light shining in the darkest places of the earth, dispersing gloom and superstition.
And what makes this book so special?
This book is God's unchanging word, sent to man. Turn to the Bible. Find there, from its inspired pages, the living Christ, who once at Calvary took the sins of men upon himself. He will pardon all your sins.
Discover more about the Bible at findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. And it's from the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And welcome back to Jacket Stadium. We're in Lebanon, Missouri. We're getting ready for the start of this ball game at 7 o'clock. John Ball, Jim Jackson. We're getting ready to move forward. Jim, the Yellow Jackets come off a year last year where they were 10-1, which is the most successful season they've had since 2010. But they lost a lot of kids.
That they did due to graduation. This is a whole new year, and they've lost 2 games early in the season against a very strong Joplin team and Webb City, and those are always powerhouses in southwest Missouri. Tonight's a different story. Cats coming in with a record of 2-0. Lebanon Yellow Jackets 0-2. Anything could happen, and game time just about 25 minutes away, John.
Yeah, it is. The Cats are off to the best start that they've had since 2018 when we went 6-3. We saw a lot of different things happen last week, but the one thing that continues to stand out in my mind is Brody Crane taking a onside kick, and most of the time the thing to do is dive on that ball and smother it. He jumped up and scampered 40 yards and almost had a touchdown.
He did, and put the game away and out of reach. But you know, one thing I like about the Cats this year, they are very balanced. Balanced attack, good passing. Kate Spiva doing a good job in the quarterback position, taking over from Quentin Hughes from last year. And very balanced attack with good receivers, 4 good receivers. Where you look on the Yellow Jackets, it's a one-man attack rushing. That's all they do. Passing, they've only attempted 16 passes for 50 yards for the last 2 ball games. But a rushing game is probably second to none, and it should be a good one here momentarily.
Well, I think it's going to be exciting. Speaking of Cade Spiva, he had 328 yards passing last week, and again for the second week in a row, he was the Max Prep player of the game. So we're excited about that. Hey, Denver Welch was in there as well. He had 108 yards, making his 2-game total 311 yards. And we've got more that we can talk about here in the next few minutes, but we want to let everybody know this is the pregame show. It's being brought to you by Pro Lube Tire and Auto Maintenance Center. We're going to take another 3-minute timeout, and we'll be back. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcats Network. We'll be back in just a few.
Looking for a bank that puts community first? Look no further than First Community Bank. With our friendly service, convenient locations, and a wide range of financial products and services, we're here to meet all your banking needs. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a home, or starting a business, we're committed to helping you achieve your financial goals. Come experience the First Community Bank difference today. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Every team knows that the 2-point play can be a winning move. State Farm agent Eric Norris and his team are here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call and saves you time and money. So go for the win and score big savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Eric Norris at 417-451-6666 for more information. And go Wildcats!
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10+ acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
Family Market, located at 201 North Neosho Boulevard, is your friendly hometown grocery store with delicious deli and the best selection of fresh meats and beautiful produce. Family Market can also take care of all your catering needs. Whether your upcoming event is big or small, Family Market can handle it all. Call 451-0057. That's 451-0057. Check out the Family Market Facebook page for weekly specials. Go Wildcats from Family Market of Neosho.
Clark Funeral Homes, with 2 locations, 312 South Wood Street in Neosho and Highway B at Highway 86 in Granby, is proud to be a part of these local communities. Established in 1890, they specialize in a variety of funeral service options, including traditional, cremation, and graveside services. They also offer monuments. Clark Funeral Homes, 417-451-2345, or online at clarkfuneralhomes.com, a sponsor of KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
And once again, welcome back to Lebanon, Missouri for our contest tonight. The hometown Lebanon Yellow Jackets taking on our visiting Neosho Wildcats. Cats coming in with a record of 2-0 Lebanon 0-2. It's time now for Keys for the Cats. Keys for the Cats, sponsored by your State Farm agent Eric Norris in Neosho, located at 437 West Kohler. Eric and his team offer a wide variety of insurance services for individuals and businesses. You can always learn more at online. That's ericnorrisinsurance.com, or phone them at 451-6666. And now with Keys for the Cats, here's John.
All right, here we go. And the C stands for control. We saw these Cats do something last week that we have not seen in a long time. In the fourth quarter, defense was on the field quite a little bit. We still had the ball game in our hand, but we ran 7.5 minutes off the clock and ended up scoring. So control is vitally important, and we've done a great job of that, controlling the ball in the first two ball games. And we've set the pace for both of the ball games with interceptions. Tonight should be no exception. Lebanon is 0-2. This is their COC debut. They're in front of their hometown crowd. We need to control the ball game. If we control the ball game, we control the scoreboard as well. We have to accomplish in a much shorter season. So far, we've had some great accomplishments. Let's continue our accomplishments and hard work and to get the reward of a victory tonight. Let's go home to homecoming with Waynesville 3-0 and win again. This team has climbed the mountain of transformation for 4 years now. This group of seniors is almost at the summit. Let's top the mountain tonight and tell the world that the Cats are here and they're here to stay. All right, are you ready for S?
I'm ready.
S stands for stay in the moment. Mark Twain once said, eat a live frog in the morning and everything else from that time forward is uphill. We've been eating that live frog for 4 years. It's now time to cash in, and let's win the ball game tonight. That goes a long ways towards moving us forward. And, of course, let's score. If we do that, we go home and we ring the bell.
That's what we like to hear, John. Thank you very much. Keys for the Cats brought to you by your State Farm agent Eric Norris in Neosho. Contact them at 451-6666. We're going to pause here momentarily for the playing of our national anthem. The public address announcer still doing some introductions. And John, I'll tell you, I'm excited about this ball game tonight. The Cats, like you said, have the opportunity to go 3-0 for the first time since 2016.
Yeah, and get this. If you look at the district rankings, and those rankings have a lot to do with numbers, the Cats are number 2, right behind Carthage. Carthage is 2-0, but they have 58 points. The Cats are 2-0. They have 48 points. We played one Class 5 school and one Class 6 school. So we're right up in the top, followed by Ruston, who is 2-0. They've got 45.5 points. Then Webb City is 1-1 after that heartbreaker last week against Nixa. Great Valley is 1-1, Belton is 1-1, and Raytown is 0-2.
This would be almost like a must-win for the Cats tonight to kind of get over the hump, because next week they will be at home. It'll be homecoming against Waynesville. Then they get into that meat of the schedule against teams like Joplin, Webb City,
Webb City, Willard, Carthage, yes, all of those. So the Cats come out of here with a win tonight, and we've got a lot of momentum going into homecoming next week, and we move forward. Both Cats teams are going home after this weekend. Our Lady Cats will be playing Tuesday night at 5 o'clock against Kickapoo, so we want to remind everybody to be with us there, and then as well the Cats will Friday night, as we said, homecoming against Waynesville.
What you have on the field right now is the Lebanon Yellow Jacket Marching Band. They're getting prepared to present our national anthem. And they're still doing some announcements. Beautiful night for high school football. Good to have you with us at home or wherever you might be around this great country. And, John, we have Neosho alumni, whether it's Columbia, Missouri, and we've had calls from Seattle, Washington, you name it. So it's always a fun atmosphere to bring you the best of football in Southwest Missouri.
Well, the Cats have got one of those schedules. This is the third. We will play the fourth in the old Ozark Conference. These guys realigned and they came to the COC this year, so this will be our third, and then next week will be our fourth, and then, as you said, we'll get to the meat of the COC.
Always exciting time. They're just about ready for our national anthem. Game time, 7 o'clock tonight. And you're in tune to the pregame show here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
The temperature is about 74 degrees. The Cats are, this is a north and south field. The sun was facing us, and right now the wind is about 8 miles an hour out of the north-northwest.
Well, the director's given the thumbs up, and they are ready for the national anthem. And they'll be asking the crowd to stand and remove their hats as we salute our veterans serving abroad here, also at home and around the globe. We'll pause now for the playing of our national anthem.
Fans at this time, if you'll please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Joined tonight with the LHS Marching Yellow Jackets is the Lebanon Middle School 8th grade band. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
And we're about 14 minutes away from kickoff here in Lebanon, Missouri tonight. The Wildcats of Neosho come calling and visiting the Yellow Jackets of Lebanon.
Jim, a couple other things that are going on tomorrow night on the Neosho Square will be the annual Relay for Life. Relay for Life collects funds, recognizes survivors, and pays time to pay homage to those that unfortunately have gone on to be with their maker because of cancer. So if you want to have a good time, you want to enjoy a whole lot of things, just come on down to the square tomorrow night. We're going to take another time out, and we will be back. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO Sports Network. This is the pregame show. It's being brought to you by ProLube Auto and Tire Maintenance Center. We'll be back.
We all have those days where we don't want to get up. But when we have true discipline and choose to rise up, we become the best version of ourselves. To start your journey today, visit risefitnesscenter.com.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered, so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
You found it, the ultimate car wash, the one that leaves your vehicle looking brand new every single time. Do we have a prep team that pre-washes? You bet. Over 300 ports applying soap to your vehicle? Yes, sir. 40 high-pressure nozzles providing over 2,500 psi of pressure? Who wouldn't? Buff and dry features that dry your car along with combined 100 horsepower blowers? Try 150. Be careful, we might just blow you away.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to download the new Experience Neosho app, available for free on the Apple and Google Play Store. Your guide to eat, shop, play, and stay in Neosho, and your direct link to KNEO Wildcat Sports. Download the app, register to win weekly prizes, and listen to your favorite Wildcat sports. Good luck, Wildcats. We can't wait to hear you ring that bell.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho serves the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer business banking services including checking and savings accounts, business loans, and electronic banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, a proud sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, equal housing lender, member FDIC, where their slogan is Southwest Missouri Bank, we can do that.
And welcome back to Lebanon, Missouri. Our ball game tonight on the KNEO Sports Network. Neosho visiting Lebanon. 10 minutes and 20 seconds away from the opening kickoff. Let's run down some of the starters for the Yellow Jackets. Hometown Yellow Jackets coming into this game with a record of 0-2. Left tackle on offense tonight, number 72, is Hayden Perkins, a junior. Left guards tonight will be number 51, Eli Jackson, or number 56, Tommy Jennings. The center tonight, they'll kind of rotate these back and forth depending on what series they're in. Number 74, Colin Alford, and number 51, Eli Jackson. The right guard tonight, number 66, Jake Redmond. Number 55, the right tackle, Kaysen Woods. One of the backs in the backfield will be number 1, Braden Lamatage, a senior. Also in the backfield will be Braden Christensen, number 22. The big man, 190 pound, he's a workhorse, number 36, Jack Glendenning, a senior. He's the one that the Cats need to stop tonight. Quarterback is a sophomore, number 8, Beckett York. The wideouts tonight will be number 5, Evan Ogle Jr. and Brody Shoemaker. Also, the tight ends tonight will be number 81, Quentin Hendricks and Mason Hendricks. The punter for the Yellow Jackets, number 28, Avery Starnes. And the place kicker, number 42, is Rhett Rhodes. Once again, the Yellow Jackets with a record of 0-2, losing to Webb City and Joplin on the season. The Cats coming in with a record of 2-0, defeating Kickapoo and Glendale to start this young season. Now with a look at the lineups for the visiting Neosho Wildcats, here's John.
And here is the lineup for the Neosho Wildcats, coached by Coach Brandon Towdy in his 4th year, coming in with the best start of his 4-year career with a 2-0 record. In the backfield, the guy that has been the Max Prep Game Player of the Week 2 weeks in a row, he's number 7, Cade Spiva, a senior. In the backfield with him will be another senior, Denver Welch. He wears number 4. Wide receivers are Hudson Williams, number 1, Noah Serranio, number 2, Brock Pyle, 25, and Boston Patterson. Patterson having that long 78-yard touchdown, not touchdown pass, but catch last week, but as a thrown from the end zone, and he picked up the ball from Spiva and scampered on. Also for the Cats, it's going to be on the offensive line, another senior, Nathan Rogers, 71. Junior, 75, Averson Tomlinson. Number 66 is the center. He's a senior, Trey Harden. Number 65 also is the kickoff, is Romario Florentes, and also playing on that offensive line, playing both ways as well, as number 55, Bryce Warren. Defensively for the Cats, it's Jackson Estel, a sophomore, playing a defensive line, playing defensive end. Evanson Tomlinson will be playing a defensive tackle. Gabriel Busted is a junior, and he will be playing a defensive tackle position. Bryce Warren, number 55, a guy that we call a lot. Him and Tomlinson together plays defensive end for the Cats. He's a senior on the inside. The quarterback on the defensive side is Trey Harden. He wears number 3. He's a senior. Kobe McGee is in the in for the second time and played a great ball game last week. He's in for the injured Corbin York. Brody Crane, a senior, number 13, is a linebacker. Hudson Williams, a senior, is a safety. Canton Smith, a senior, wearing number 10, is a safety. On the corners, Noah Soriano and Boston Patterson. And that's the way it lines up for the Cats, Jim.
And it should be a good matchup tonight. Beautiful night for high school football. Sun playing peekaboo in the clouds. And John, we actually saw something as we came up here up the interstate this afternoon. A little bit of rain, but we don't have to worry about that at game time. It's just a beautiful night, and temperatures in the upper 60s. Just a super night. You know, you spoke of Boston Patterson. He had a great game last week with a nice interception early in the ball game, creating one of the turnovers that did lead to a Wildcat touchdown. And tonight the line is really going to have their work cut out for them, trying to stop this Mr. Glendenning, who averages more than 200 yards per game on the ground.
Yeah, and we've said all along that one of the best things about the Cats this year is they've spent the time in the weight room. We talk about eating the live frog. They've spent the time in the weight room. They've gone up against different teams all summer long. This is a group of kids that are motivated and they're excited. Defensive and offensive sides not only have some size to them, but they're strong. We've got kids out there that are squatting 500 pounds. And if you can do that, that's pretty impressive.
It could make a difference. You know, looking at the uniforms, the cheerleaders, almost identical uniforms. Both these schools have black and gold as their school colors. The Cats tonight in the visiting light-colored jerseys, hometown Yellow Jackets, and the dark jerseys with the white helmets.
Yeah, we're excited to get this ball game started. Looks like we've got two officials, one on either side, and we're going to get the captains for each team out there at the 50-yard line here in just a minute or two. While we're waiting for that, Luke, let's take one more 30-second timeout, and then we'll come back. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
Compton CPA Group PC, located at 112 Northwood in Neosho, is a full-service accounting firm and is proud to support the Neosho Wildcats. Compton CPA Group PC can assist you at every stage of your financial life and help you work toward your financial goals. From tax preparation to bookkeeping services, Compton CPA Group PC has you covered. For all your tax and business affairs, call 417-451-2932 or learn more at ComptonCPAGroup.com.
Well, it looks like the officials have got the captains lined up on both sides for the Neosho Wildcats. It's going to be Trey Harden. It is going to be number 4 for the Cats. I can't see exactly who that is, but also is going to be Kate Spiva, and looks like that's number 2 over there, Soriano. So they will be the captains, and they'll be coming out.
Neosho saw a drone fly by. It kind of scared me there for a minute, right by our window. But
I haven't seen that before at a game.
The Cats, the first 2 games, they're averaging 45 points per game. They scored 51 against Glendale, 47 last week against a very strong Kickapoo team, and they just out-muscled and out-ran and out-passed everything that Kickapoo threw at them. Tonight, this could be a slugfest with a running attack from the Yellow Jackets, which is a very good run game, one of the best in Southwest Missouri. But the Cats, very balanced team. Besides Kate Spiva, a good thrower. He threw for more than 300 yards last week and Player of the Week in Southwest Missouri. Also, he has 4 or 5 guys that he can just throw the ball to. Denver Welch, he can dump it off to him if he gets in trouble. Denver himself, a good runner in his own right, more than 100 yards on the ground last week. And he has 4 other receivers that can catch the ball anywhere. And they can jump and leap. And
that other captain is Denver Welch. We can see that now. He's out there at the middle of the field. But you're absolutely right, Jim. The Cats averaging 69 tackles per game, and Lebanon is actually averaging 55 and a half. Cats are getting 4 sacks per game. Lebanon's getting 2.5, but the big deal is the Cats score 45 points and Lebanon only scores 15.
Last week, the Cats had a few mental errors, and we addressed that with Coach Towdy in the post-game show last week. They had some personal fouls or unsportsmanlike conduct after the play that cost him some yardage. didn't affect the outcome of the game, but there's just the little things, little mental mistakes that the coach said he had worked on this week to try to avoid that in this ball game tonight, because that's one thing you can't afford to do is get behind a very strong team. Yes, the Yellow Jackets are 0-2, but they are a good 0-2 team, and they're getting to come into the weakest part of their schedule since they've already faced Joplin and Webb City. Yes, they'll face some other teams. They'll be playing Nixa and Ozark, which Nixa manhandled Webb City last week 51-21, and that's I don't remember in many, many years Webb City getting a thumping like they did last week against the Nixa Ball Club that came to visit.
You know, I can't see that either. You know, one of the other things that we need to continue to talk about, Coach Towdy said, we had some fouls that we needed to clean up, and it looks like that we'll see the Cats are going to receive the ball. That means that, I'm sorry, it's going to be Lebanon receiving the ball, and the Cats, kind of comfortable with where they are, will be receiving the ball the second half. The Cats will be defending the north goal, and Lebanon will be defending the south goal. But there are those kind of things. There are offsides calls. There are too many people on the field. There's illegal procedure. There is delay of game. Those kind of things, we most definitely need to clean up. And then there's some of those others out there that, they're important, but it's tough to harness a bunch of kids. They're so excited and so motivated to win the ball game. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Cats come out. We started out like that 3 years ago, as I remember, and we kind of got a tag on our back as being the team that caused a lot of unsportsmanlike conducts, and then we shut it down immediately. And I'm sure that's exactly what we're doing this week.
Well, the Cats are ready to kick off from their own 40-yard line. A packed house here in Lebanon tonight, and a good faithful coming up the interstate from Neosho to be with us as well. It's good to have you at home or wherever you might be across this great land. Use of the internet here on the KDO Wildcat Sports Network. Jim Jackson, John Ball, Luke Taylor with you, and Sam is in the booth with us tonight as well.
Avon Ogle is back to receive the ball for Lebanon, and Florentez is getting ready to kick it off, and number 1 is back, and that is Brandon Letamage. It will be receiving the ball as well. The Cats are huddled up and are getting ready to make sure we don't do something like get ahead of Fuentes when he kicks the ball and end up with a 5-yard penalty and have to kick it over again.
And we're ready for kickoff. Here it comes. It's a good one. Going to be taken down around the 10-yard line. They'll move it up 15 to the 20, across the 25. Got some running room on the right side, down to about the 33. A nice 23-yard return for the Yellow Jackets. And that's where they'll take over 1st and 10 from their own 34-yard line, they say.
Levi England, who did the same thing last week, he was the guy that made a nice open field tackle on special teams last week, and that's how he starts the ball game this week.
Well, the one young man in the backfield, number 36, Jack Glendenning, the lone back. Beckett York, the quarterback, number 8. He's just a sophomore. One man in motion. The handoff coming around the second man through. And they gain about 2 before he's pushed back by a swarm of Wildcats.
Looks like that's number 25.
Tackle made by number 75, Emerson Tomlinson.
Tomlinson on the tackle for the Cats. Pickup of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8 from the 36-yard line. We've yet to see Glendenning. One man in motion. He hands off up the middle. A good 4-yard pickup. Still short of a 1st down.
Trey Harden makes a tackle that time.
Glendenning is short and stout, and he is low to the ground. He's a 190-pounder. And watch out.
3rd and about 6.
9-yard line, 3rd down and 5.
Cats can make a statement right here.
They need a stop. 3 and out would be nice. One man in motion. York looking to the sidelines to make sure everything is set. They are ready.
Brandon Christian is the one that's in motion. Now number 1 is in motion. And here comes a pitch out.
He's going to cross the 40, 45. He's short of the 50-yard marker. It's enough for a Yellow Jacket 1st down.
Yeah. Good pitch out. Gets the 1st down on the pass rush option.
Up to the 48-yard line, still in Yellow Jacket territory. John, I suspect, they thought they'd be zeroing in on Glendenning. They're going to try some other options here.
Yeah, I'd say they probably are. Probably by now everybody in the conference knows what kind of a running back Glendenning is.
And they got a quarterback keeper. It's York. He's tackled for a gain of about 2 on the play.
He was tackled in there.
York is coming back in. That was not York.
Evanson Tomlinson made the tackle that time.
Well, the coaches from Lebanon said they'll be moving players in and out in the ball game to kind of throw the Cats off the mark. Second down and 8 to go.
Cats in their 4-3 defense.
York back at quarterback. Glendenning, the lone back. One man in motion, handoff to Glendenning. He has some room up to about the 45-yard line. Pickup of about 5 on the play.
Yeah, looks like we got at the 40 spot at the 46. So that's going to be third down.
46-yard line.
And about 5.
Third down and 4.
Cats need a stop right here. Just underway in the first period. 9:20 to go in this opening stanza play. Neosho and Lebanon. One man in motion. Handoff again to Glendenning. He's got some room across the 40. Down to about the 37-yard line. Inside Wildcat territory. Now they'll mark it back to the 38-yard line, it looks like.
Tackled in there by Trey Harden. But we're going to have to do a better job of stopping right up at the front of the line. We can make tackles in the secondary all day long, but they're going to continue to control the ball. We certainly don't want that.
Glendenning just running off right tackle. Nothing fancy. One man in motion. Handoff to Long Montage. And he gets down to about the 30-yard line. That's a difficult name to say. We had to ask that several times, a French name.
He's carried the ball 4 times now. The offensive scheme for the Lebanon Yellow Jackets.
8:30 to go in the first period. Lebanon with the ball. And handoff to Glendenning. He's stacked up just across the 30-yard line, down to about the 29.
He's cut in there by number 52 for the Cats.
They'll move it back to the 30.
Yeah, that is Gabriel Bastide.
York back in. This is not a passing team per se. They've only attempted 16 pass attempts. They've completed 6 of those in the previous 2 ball games.
And they had 25 yards passing against Joplin last year.
It's a quarterback. Oh, they pitch it out. It's a fumble. Cats get it. Cats recovered.
Got the ball. Yes, sir.
They do. Nice fumble recover.
Nice job by number 74 for the Cats to trip him up that time.
They knocked that ball out. A good defensive effort by the Cats.
Great job by the Cats. Great job by the Cats.
Well, they're going to take over in decent field position. Yellow Jackets were moving, and that's something you try to avoid. Either team avoid those mistakes. Cats will have the ball on their own 29-yard line. Cade Spiva in the backfield. Denver Welch. And he has several good wideouts.
He's got 2 wideouts on each side. These closest wideouts are Hudson Williams and Soriano.
Spiva in the shotgun formation. He's looking to the coach. Coach Dowdy calling some plays in. Welch the lone back. He's going to throw, this time over to
Soriano, and he's off to the races.
Got some room down the sideline.
I'm not sure he didn't make the first down before he got out of bounds.
It looks like it. Let's see.
Yes, he did.
A Wildcat first down. That'll move the chains. 7:40 to go in this opening period. No score. Cats got the ball after a fumble by the Yellow Jackets. 1st and 10 Cats. They're going to throw to the right
Hudson
side.
Williams on the other side.
Across the 45, 46-yard line.
Hudson Williams loaded up over on the other side. He was on this side the last time, and he was there all by himself and picked up about 6.
John, the Yellow Jackets are giving Cade Spiva plenty of time to throw the ball. The receivers are wide open. One man here on the near side. The throw on the right side, this time to Boston Patterson.
And he's going to get the first down.
He got it across midfield about the 49-yard line. That's enough for a Wildcat First down.
Nice second effort that time by Boston Patterson, because he, for all intent and purposes, was down, but he did not have his knee down, so he was back up.
Yeah,
they're saying
third
he
down.
did not get it, so it's third and one.
About a yard short, didn't get it. The handoff, here comes Welch. Oh, nice run across the 45 to about the 44. Pickup of 6 on the play, and that's enough for a Wildcat first down.
Well, that was a great quick opener, and Welch being able to see daylight probably quicker than anybody else out there. Came right off the edge of Tomlinson.
And they're going to come back to the passing game this time to Patterson. He's got some room on the far side. They took him down. A helmet comes off. No harm done. Across the 40 down to about the 38-yard line. It's short of a first down.
Well, there's 6 minutes and 58 seconds left in the first quarter. The Cats have got the ball, and they're charging. They picked up. They started at the 30-yard line. They're back to the 38 on the opposite end.
And they're going to hand off to Welch. He's got some room across the 30.
Room, and he's going.
Nice run down to about the 27-yard line. Good pickup right up the middle. Cats are driving after that fumble recovery. This drive started on their own 29-yard line.
Ball on the 27-yard line, first down and 10.
27-yard line is where it's spotted. First and 10 Cats. They are marching. Going to hand off this time to Welch, the right side. He's taken down after about a yard gain.
Yeah, we'll. We're going to be set up here in just a minute for a Cade Spiva RPO and see if he doesn't run the ball.
6:20 to go in the first period. No score. Spiva in the backfield. He's going to throw it again. He's got plenty of time. This to Patterson on the far side. Boston is wrapped up for a loss. He's going to lose about 2 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 10.
And that was Glendenning that got him that time. Glendenning was also an all-conference Ozark Conference linebacker last year, as well as an offensive first-team rusher.
3rd down, and they're saying a long 9. 3 men here on the near side.
Spiva's got plenty of time. He may run the ball. No, he gets the ball over, and then we get
what
the
a nice
down.
catch. Now for a first down to the 15-yard line. Spiva just took his time in the backfield, waited for an open man, and he found one.
I don't know whether that was Soriano or whether that was Patterson, but I think it was Patterson just by the statue. We couldn't read the numbers.
1st and 10 Cats from the 15-yard line. Spiva back to throw again, this time to Patterson. He's got some room. Knocked out of bounds at about the 10.
Apparently the coaching staff sees something in that little, it's not even a screen, it's more like a flat pass over there on the far edge, because we continue to, that's the 7th or 8th time that in this series that we've thrown the ball like that. Three trips on the outside and Soriano by himself. Here comes Denver Welch.
He gains about 3 on the play, down to about the 7-yard line. Nothing fancy, just right up the middle. This is the time of the game, John, where the line says, I'm the boss. You're not moving me. And the Cats are moving the Yellow Jackets back. It's 3rd down. And there's an offside.
You bet.
And the Cats drew him off.
That's going to give us a first down.
That should be enough. If it's even half the distance to the goal. Let's see what the call is. It will be
first down.
First down, Cats. 1st and goal.
That's a nice job by Spiva to have that hard count like that to catch Lebanon back on their heels.
5 minutes to go in the first period. No score. Neosho is going to official timeout.
Yeah, and we're going to take a timeout also. While we do that, you are watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Today's Wildcat game is brought to you by Edgewood Bowling Center of Neosho, Missouri. Located at 2811 Gardner Edgewood Drive, they now have new synthetic lanes for adult and children bowling leagues and a smoke-free environment. They also have a certified pro shop and hosting for private parties. They offer Cosmic Glow Bowling on Fridays and Saturdays after 8 p.m. To learn more about Edgewood Bowling Center and their leagues for adults and children, the phone number is 417-451-4505.
field.
All right, we're back out here, and I wanted to let you know about a few of our sponsors tonight that we want to thank for making this broadcast possible. People's Bank of Seneca, Missouri Southern State University, the Happy Egg Company, Compton CPA Group, First Community Bank, and Specialty Risk Insurance.
Well, Jim, this is the third ball game in a row that the defense has started off in some way setting the tone. There were 2 interceptions in the first 2 ball games, and Lebanon was making a charge, and defense recovered a fumble, and it's been all the Cats ever since then.
The drive started on the 29. They've got it down to the 4-yard line. First and goal, Wildcats. 2 men here to the near side, 1 to the right. Welch in the backfield. Spiva in shotgun formation. And he's going to hand it off this time to Welch. Nothing doing. Oh, there's a fumble on the play.
Denver Welch with the carry.
And it looks like the Cats still have it.
Yeah, it was called dead, I believe, ground.
And there's no gain on that. Actually, he lost maybe about a foot on the play.
Yeah, so it'll be second and goal from about the 4 for the Cats.
This is so tough.
Soriano is over here all by himself on this side. We've got our big center coming out of the ball game for just a minute, and somebody else is coming back in.
Substitution coming in. John, this is such tough yardage. You'd think, well, 4 or 5 yards, but this is probably the toughest 5 yards you will ever get in a ball game. Yellow Jackets.
Matthew Scott is in, centering the ball.
And the handoff to Welch. There's
it's going to be Cade touchdown.
Touchdown Wildcats coming at the 4:25 mark. Just a little end-around scamper by the quarterback.
Well, there's a flag on the play, though. We'll see what the flag says. But you knew that was coming. You knew that the Cats were setting it up. Eventually, Spiva was going to run the ball, and that's exactly what he did. It's a holding call, and it's against the Cats.
Oh, it's going to bring that back. That was such a nice run. That will negate a nice touchdown run by Spiva.
And they're going to move the ball back 15 yards. So it's going to be second and goal from the 15. Harden back in the ball game at center.
19-yard line, second down and goal.
Well, maybe for a piece of equipment change or something.
14-yard line.
Well, the Cats will have the ball, second down. Nice run by the Cats. That's something you don't want to see happen, but it does. Spiva with 2 men near side and far side. He's looking to throw. He's in trouble. He dumps it off to Patterson.
Patterson
Not much there.
Get back, pick up maybe 2 or 3 from the line of scrimmage.
It'll be third down Cats. Third down and long.
Well, what happened that time is Patterson was the relief valve, and unfortunately the Lebanon defense got through and chasing Spiva, and Spiva didn't have any other opportunity. But it's third down.
Spiva in the backfield and shotgun. He's looking to throw. He's looking deep. He's being pressured. He gets it off into the end zone. It's overthrown, intended for Brock Pyle. Just over Brock's head.
Yeah, and absolutely there was no way that ball was going to be caught, and Spiva knew it, so he got it out of bounds rather than take a loss on the play. So it's going to be fourth and goal from the 15.
Long yardage. They need a touchdown. They can't get a first down. They need to take it to the house. 3:44 to go in the first period. They had a touchdown called back.
Let hear you, fans.
Here comes the Cats. 3 men here on the near side. Spiva back. He's got a man. Oh, it's incomplete. Intended for Welch.
Yeah, it was intended for Denver Welch. He was right in the middle all by himself. So the Cats turn it over on downs at the 15-yard line, bring the defense back in, and hopefully they'll be able to do the same thing again. Well, there is 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter, and the score is 0-0.
Well, the Cats missed a good opportunity right there. That holding call cost them 6 points, possibly 7. And they're going to go on defense. The ball on the 15, like John mentioned. And here comes the Yellow Jackets again. Let's see what they have up their sleeve. Glenn Denning was the leading ball carrier in the first period, in the first drive. It's a handoff up the middle. It's no good. Right there, tackled right at the line of scrimmage. That's Glenn Denning. And the Cats were waiting for him that time.
Tackle made on
gain of about a yard on the play.
Well, I tell you, Coach Christian did something that we would have expected a veteran like him to do. He came out and handed the ball off to 2 or 3 different people, show the Wildcats that there were more weapons in their arsenal than just Glendenning, and now we'll see if we settle in and Glendenning taking the ball.
And LaMontage, and another fumble, no. Gain of about 5 on the play, up to the 20-yard line. Play just off left tackle. It'll be 3rd down and 5 to go for the Yellow Jackets. Still no score in this contest. First period, 2:50 to go.
Well, this would be a great stop right here. Lebanon would have no option but to kick the ball, being this far into our territory.
One man in motion. They come around. It's a pitch back to the right side. Glendenning has got some room across the 25. Wide open 30-35, taken out of bounds. And there's flags right there.
Every which way there's flags.
Oh.
And that's one of them's going to be on Trey Harden, and the other one's probably going to be on Glendenning.
And that's what got him in trouble last week. After the play, there would be a personal foul or unsportsmanlike conduct. Let's see what it is. But it's definitely a flag, one of the flags against the Wildcats after a nice run by Glendenning.
The umpire has to say. He's going to say there is a unsportsmanlike conduct against the Wildcats, and that'll go back 15 yards.
Let's add another 15 yards to a nice 15-yard run. That'll put it into Wildcat territory. They'll spot it on the 47-yard line. 2:28 to go in this opening period.
After the penalty to the Neosho 47-yard line.
These are mistakes you try to avoid, and the coach preaches about these types of situations throughout the week. It was a nice run by Glendenning, and one of the Wildcats just put an extra shove and push in there, out of bounds.
Cats are still not hurt yet. This is a good time for us. We have the ability to be able to stop them.
Another run off left tackle by Glendenning. Beckett at quarterback. They'll move them in and out. Yellow Jackets are using several weapons tonight besides Glendenning.
2nd and 6.
Ball on the 43-yard line. Cats, it'd be nice for a stop right here. Crowd gets quiet. One man in motion. Handoff to the second man through. Not much doing. That's number 22 for
Christian, the ball carrier.
Christian, the running back, a junior. They've used him several times tonight. Clock continues to run. 1:40 to go. Still no score. Neosho and Lebanon. You're in tune to the KDO Wildcat Sports Network. 3rd down. Important play right here coming up for the Cats.
Well, so far on 3rd down and long, they've done that little jet sweep, and there is a flag thrown, and that's going to be on the offensive, it looks like to me.
Trey Harden was in the backfield faster than the running backs. That's a legal procedure against the Yellow Jackets. That'll bring it back 5 yards. Still be 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd down and about 10, in fact, yeah.
Right at the mark.
It makes a big difference. At 3rd and 5 is a little more manageable. All we've got to do is make the stop.
They need to try to avoid a wide out. They have yet to throw the ball tonight. They seldom pass. Here's they're going to go right there. The long throw. Matt is open. Oh, a nice catch. Oh, he's tripped up at the 10-yard line. Number 2, Soriano, couldn't hang on.
And then Ogle, number 5, caught that ball.
Just when we said that they haven't passed, that was about a 40-yard or 35-yard pass play down the left side for the Yellow Jackets. Soriano got burned on that play. Ball all the way down to the 10. 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
1st and goal to go.
And here's Glendenning off the left side.
Jack Glendenning, the ball carrier.
Gain of about 3, maybe 4 on the play.
Number 52, Gabriel Busty.
Clock will continue to run.
Looks like the ball's on about the 7-yard line.
7-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
2nd and goal for the Yellow Jackets.
Yellow Jackets took off, and they had a 14-0 lead on Joplin last week before Joplin started in.
And they're moving in. Nice run. Hit by number 28 on the tackle for the Cats.
With the carry.
Glenn Denning on the run off right tackle. Gain of about 2 across the 5-yard line.
Well, there's no doubt about it. This is 4-down territory. Ball spotted on just a 4.5. Looks like there's timeout called on the play.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
Right,
and the score after 1, it's 0-0. Neosho and Lebanon will take a timeout and return on the KNEO Wildcats Sports Network.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Welcome back to Jacket Stadium. The Jackets are getting ready to score. They're on about the 5-yard line. It's 3rd down, and looks like that Glendenning is going to continue to move the ball, but he's not going to hit pay dirt. This is the top half of the second quarter. The Cats scored in a 7-yard run from Spiva, but it was called back because of a holding call.
Ball on the 1-yard line, 4th and 1 for pay dirt for the Yellow Jackets. They will go for it. Important stand for the Cats. They have held previously. They'll bend but not break. Let's see what's in store here as we start the second quarter. It's going to be handoff to the big man, Glenn Denning. And it is touchdown. Glenn Denning, 1-yard run. And that's coming at the 11:26 mark of the second quarter. Glenn Denning. Who else would you give it to? And they strike pay dirt first.
Brett Rhodes will be kicking the ball in PAT after for the Yellow Jackets.
Kick it from the 10. It'll be a 20-yard attempt. And the snap is good. The kick is up. It's also good. Our score with 11:26 to go in the second quarter. Lebanon 7, Neosho nothing. We'll return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
McKay Quality Roofing is a proud supporter of KNEO Radio and the Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. They are located in their new offices at 8115 South Neosho Boulevard. They specialize in roof removal and replacement of residential and commercial properties. In order to serve you better, they have offices in Neosho, Cassville, and Grove, Oklahoma. Call McKay Quality Roofing at 417-455-3326 for a free quote, or online at McKayQualityRoofing.com for more information. And go Cats!
People's Bank of Seneca, proudly investing in our community and you since 1996. Locations in Joplin, Neosho, and Seneca. Bank PBS, peoplesbankofseneca.com.
And welcome back at Stadium. The Cats are getting ready to receive a kickoff from Lebanon. Jim, this is the first time in 3 ball games Cats have been in this position.
That's
true. They have yet to be behind until tonight here at Lebanon, so it's going to be interesting to see how our Cats react now.
And the Yellow Jackets had 3rd and long, and they had a 35-yard pass play to get down to the 10. Here's the kick. It's going to be taken on about the 22-yard line. A good run across the far side of the field, across the 40. That's number 13 for the Cats tonight.
That is Brody Crane. We've seen him. We saw him return a couple last week from about that same position. Then, of course, that onside kick, but he picked the ball up and scampered about 40 yards as well when he's on the front line, and everybody knew it was going to be an onside kick.
Brody is a tough young man to bring down. The ball spotted on the 43. Good field position for the Cats as they have their second series of the evening. Nothing doing in the first period. A very fast first quarter tonight. 2 men here on the right side. Patterson on the far side here. And the handoff. No. Oh, did he get across the line? I don't believe so.
No.
He tossed it out there.
Little flea flicker, flat pass out into the
They took that playbook. They took that play out of the Chiefs' playbook.
They really did, didn't they?
That's a Patrick Mahomes look there. Got across the line.
5 yards. That threw to Boston Patterson that time.
Second down for the Cats from about the 47. Spiva's got some room. He's got a man open. Is it enough for a first down? That's 25.
I don't believe he's got it, but he's right there close.
Brock Pyle. Brock Franklin's next to me over here in the booth as a coach.
Right. Brock Franklin, they stand out for Neosho basketball for many, many years, and now on our coaching staff. So Brock Pyle makes that play, and we lack 1 yard. And
let's see if they're going to call a measurement. It's very, very close. They need an extra set of eyes to look down the field. The referee taking the look. He has the final say. They're saying it's about a foot short.
Yeah, it is. It's about a foot short. So it's
and they're going to call for a measurement.
Yeah, they're going to call timeout. An official's timeout for a measurement. Will not take a timeout here because we'll keep it right here as they bring the chains all the way over from the other side.
You know, Cade Spiva is getting plenty of time tonight. The Yellow Jackets give him plenty of time to throw. He's been pressured maybe twice, maybe 3 times that I can recall here in the ball game. But they give him plenty of time to get the ball out to Patterson or one of the wideouts on the far side of the field. And they've been able to move at will, but
that pass to Pyle that time was just exactly what the doctor ordered, and
if we can tell,
I believe it's going to be. Oh my goodness, it's going to be very, very close.
It will be. It'll just be on the
it's
third
going to be
down.
a little bit low.
It's going to be about a yard short. Yeah, that much, about 2/3 of a yard, I guess. Referee was in the way. If we could yell down there and have him move, but that wouldn't be so kosher. 10:46 to go in the second period. And Lebanon on top of Neosho by the score of 7-0. It's been a good ball game. Good back and forth contest. Good defensive battle. And they'll get things settled out with the official timeout.
Yeah, the chains are going back over to the other side. And we're going to start the ball game.
7:30.
10:46. Left in the half. The Cats are down by a score of 7-0, but they're moving the ball, and they're most definitely in four down territory, being that close.
Cats need to make a first down. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's got some room down to the 45-yard line. Pickup of about 3. And Spiva just calls his own number right up the middle. 1st and 10 for the Cats.
Jim, we saw the Cats do that in the very first ball game. Spiva went in with just a straight call quarterback sneak and was able to pick up the yardage he needed.
Spiva back again. Here is a handoff to Welch. Gain of about 3 as he dives forward to about the 42-yard line.
Denver Welch with the carry.
Line doing a good job of pushing the Yellow Jackets back. No huddle offense. Brock Pyle and Boston Patterson here on the near side as the wideouts.
Well, one of the things that Coach Towdy has always done, and there goes the ball up to Denver Welch, and he's going to get the first down.
Yeah, it's very, very close. Let's see where they spot it. Maybe about a yard.
We go into that no-huddle offense and see just exactly who's the stronger and who has more stamina.
3rd down and short yardage. Less than a yard to go. Cats are in the same position. The ball on the 36-yard line.
That got him. No.
Spiva looking over to get some signals.
There's 17 seconds left on the play clock.
Clock is running. Let's see what he's going to just hand it off again.
Spiva's going to keep it again himself, but he's got the first down.
He took a hit and pushed back, but he gained about 2 on the play, and that's enough for another Wildcat first down. Chains will move. The ball will be spotted on about the 33-yard line. It's a nice drive. Cats have put together a couple of nice drives tonight. They don't have anything to show for it on the scoreboard yet. 7-0, Lebanon. 1st and 10, Cats. Hand off to Welch. The right side. He's got some room. The 30. Down to the 30-yard line, 25-yard line, and he's pushed out of bounds.
Run out of bounds at about the 23, it looks like.
He's about a yard short of another first down. Cats taking time off this clock. John, we might get home before midnight if this keeps up.
Well, we might very well. Coach must have seen something over on that side because Denver took that ball and he had the afterburners going on immediately.
Yeah, it's a little pinch out. Oh, Denver in trouble. He's pushed back at the 26. It'll be third down and about 3 for the Cats. Long 3. Game loss of about 2.5 on that play. I love these PA announcers, how they get excited just like we do up here. Crowd's loving this. Third down and a long 3.
Cats have got a pretty good success rate converting on third down, and there goes Spiva, and he picks up the first down.
Nice run, Cade Spiva. What a fighter. Enough for a first down. Keep this drive moving. The chains will advance.
You're talking about Glendenning being low to the ground and weighing 190 pounds. Cade Spiva weighs 195.
He's a little taller.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. First and 10 Cats on the 22-yard line. They are marching again. Here comes, he's going to throw. Oh, it hits the ground. No good. Incomplete.
Yeah, Soriano picked it up and was trying to run. It just didn't work out.
A low throw into the turf. Clock stopped at 8:12 here in the second period. Cats need to get on the board.
Ball remains on the 11 and 22-yard line. Second down and 10.
A hard-fought game between both teams, evenly matched tonight. Cat's going to throw it again. This time, oh, he's got some room.
Soriano, and he had some room.
Oh, late flag. It's in the back.
I couldn't see where the
side.
was.
It's on the far defensive side. Let's see what they call. They're going to talk it over. Line judge and the umpire both conversing. Let's see if we can get a preliminary signal.
We appreciate the lights that we've got in the press box, but I will tell you it's a little bit difficult.
Holding.
Looks like it's going to be holding against the Cats.
And that hurt him in that opening drive. Kept him out of the end zone. I thought for sure that'd be a defensive hold, but ball will be on the 30-yard line. They need to get down to about the 13. It's second down and very long yardage for the Wildcats.
Well, at least it was not loss of down that time. The Cats had the ability. This is no step for a stepper with this offense.
I'd like to see the Cats try a long pass into the end zone. Good run up the middle. Welch gets across the 20 down to about the 18. A nice pickup.
Well, that was made possible that time by Brock Pyle, who went over into that slot back position and was the lead blocker. Opened things up for Welch.
12-yard pickup for Welch off right tackle. Right up the middle.
3rd and 7. Cats need to pick this one up right here.
It'll be 4-down territory for sure. They're going to try it again. Welch has got some room. Keep going. He's down there close to a first down. I think the line judge was
I'm going to say he's got
past the marker. It's very, very close. Let's see where the ball is marked.
Yeah, they're going to have another measurement, it looks like.
To be on the safe side. That'll give the boys a break. It's ball's bought from the far side of the field. It's about the 12-yard line. It was a pickup of about 7 yards.
Yeah, we'll take a timeout, and they're going to look it over. It is a first down.
Good. First down, Wildcats. Keep that drive alive. Denver Welch, 2 nice runs up the middle, and that second effort gives the Cats.
Cats have an opportunity to pick up even one more first down. They can make it down to the 2-yard line, and then it'll be first and goal from the 2 and have 4 more opportunities.
Ball on the 12, first and 10 Cats. Another throw. Oh, look at that. Did that ball bounce up into the other receiver for the Wildcats? I think Hudson Williams was over there to pick up the ball.
He picked it up,
Pass complete to number 1.
Looked like it was knocked out of Soriano's hands and knocked up in the air, and a Cat came down with it.
Can you see that? Okay.
Yeah. Second down and a long 7 for the Cats.
Cats are on the move. There's the snap, and the ball is given to
Welch again.
And he's going to get up to about the 5-yard line.
Not much there. They're ready. This is so tough. Cats need to play it safe here and make no mistakes and punch it across for a touchdown. That's the side of the 5, so about the 5.5-yard line.
Woods was the one that stopped him that time. 3rd down, and this is 4-down territory for the Cats, so we may very well see another run.
They could get a 1st down without making a touchdown. Spiva calls his number.
Calls his own number, but he does not get there.
He gets to about the 5, and that is it. It's going to be 4th down for the Cats. Let's see what Coach Towdy's going to call in.
Well, we're obviously going to go for it. Trey Harden into the ball game for the Cats. We may very well see him. He's lined up in a wideout position. There's 3 wideouts on this side.
4th down and 2, and there's going to be a timeout on the field. Let's see what they're going to call here.
It's called an official timeout for water, so why don't we take another timeout? You are watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back after this.
People's Bank of Seneca, proudly investing in our community and you since 1996. Locations in Joplin, Neosho, and Seneca. Bank PBS, peoplesbankofseneca.com.
Compton CPA Group PC, located at 112 North Wood in Neosho, is a full-service accounting firm and is proud to support the Neosho Wildcats. Compton CPA Group PC can assist you at every stage of your financial life and help you work toward your financial goals. From tax preparation to bookkeeping services, Compton CPA Group PC has you covered. For all your tax and business affairs, call 417-451-2932 or learn more at ComptonCPAGroup.com.
6 minutes left in the half. Neosho Wildcats is 4th down, and just about the time they were ready to move, the officials called timeout for a water break, and I certainly understand that, but you can sure take away the momentum of the team if they've got to stop right in the middle.
Cats need 2 yards for a 1st down, 4 yards for a touchdown. Here comes Spiva. He's got a man open. Touchdown! Wildcats in the corner.
Hudson Williams.
Nice touchdown run, and that's the official mark. Touchdown coming at the 5:51 mark. 5-yard TD pass.
Well, what a great touchdown that time. Williams was covered up by the defender, and Spiva threw it the only place he possibly could throw it. The ball got up, and Hudson Williams had his body between the defender and the ball in order to make the touchdown. So the Cats, with an opportunity for a PAT here, can total it up again, and that's exactly what happens. We're knotted at 7.
And the kick. Let's see. Yes, it's good. It took a while, but yes, it is good. We are tied up, like John said, 7-7. 5:51 to go in the second period. We'll be back after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Sam Gorham and Aaron Mitchell are your specialty risk insurance agents for Neosho and the surrounding area. They've been involved in Neosho sports since their own high school days and know the importance of athletic competition and how it teaches students life lessons every day. For all your home, auto, life, farm, ranch, and crop insurance needs, call Sam Gorham today at 417-850-5116 or Aaron Mitchell at 417-483-8337. You can also learn more online at specialtyriskinsuranceagency.com. Go Wildcats!
There is 5 minutes and 51 seconds left. The Cats are getting ready to kick off after tying the ball game at 7. The ball game is being brought to you by Compton CPA Group, First Community Bank, Specialty Risk, Pro Lube, Tire and Auto Services, Southwest Missouri Bank, and Farm Bureau. I want you to have an opportunity to go by and thank all of those folks, because if it wasn't for our sponsors, we wouldn't have the opportunities right now. And the Kickapoo Chiefs are up on the Webb City Cardinals in the second quarter by a score of 13-7.
And Glendale is losing to Carthage 20-6. Republic on top of Ozark. And
Christian gets the ball and is tripped up.
Down to the 20-yard line. A nice kick for the Cats. Cats' last drive started on their own 43-yard line, and they did a great job. A lot of second efforts and good running by Denver Welch and Cade Spiva to keep that drive alive.
Well, the other Mr. Patterson's the one that tripped Christian up that time in the backfield, just enough to drop him down, and then 3 Cats were able to stop it right there at about the 20-yard line.
Yellow Jackets take over on their own 20-yard line. Let's see what the Cats can do if they can figure this scheme of plays out that Lebanon is throwing at them. One man in motion. They come back to number 1. That's Lamatage.
Greg LaMontagne with a carry.
Lamatang is how they pronounce that name. Nice little run.
Yeah, there was, and it's going to be close to
just a 5-yard pickup.
It's tackled that time by Smith, coming up from his safety position.
John, I'm surprised tonight Webb City getting beat by Kickapoo, 13-7.
Well, I am too. I'm surprised Kickapoo came to Neosho, and we knew that they had some stuff, and they were obviously showing it tonight at Webb City.
And let's see where they forward progress, almost enough for a first down. They needed to get to the 30.
First down. They needed,
I think, yeah, he did get it.
Yeah.
1st and 10, good 5-yard pickup right up the middle.
First down, Yellow Jackets.
Cats need to make a stop on the Yellow Jacket side of the field.
Stay tuned for our halftime show, which is brought to you by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We'll have, among other things, we'll have an interview and we'll have keys to the Cats. And here's another ball that's
a
fumble, and the Cats pick it up.
Cats get it on the 39-yard line.
It's number 28 has made that.
What a nice play by the Cats to knock that ball loose. They take over. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line of the Yellow Jackets with 4:40 to go in the second quarter. Ball game all knotted up.
Sophomore Kobe McGee in the ball game.
What a nice defensive effort by the Cats.
It's a good opportunity for Cats to right the ship right here. I mean, we've come in and we have scored. We need to score again. 1st and 10 from the 35.
And they're going to throw it far side. He's got some room. That's Williams. He's across the 30, down to about the 28. Good 5-yard pickup, far side of the field.
You know, it's not so much what Hudson Williams does by catching the ball, it's what he does afterwards, and he picked up another 6 yards after that.
Clock is running. 4:20 to go before the half. He's going to back. He's back to throw. He's got some time. He's got some
run the ball.
He could run that ball. Intercepted. Down to the 15. He threw it. Double coverage on Boston Patterson was the intended receiver.
Well, that was one of those balls that Cage 5 was so intent on throwing. If he had just kept it, he could have had the first down himself.
He had a lot of room to roam. Yes, he was a missed opportunity, but that's all right. Ball spotted on the, they're going to spot it on the 14-yard line.
Yeah, a pair of turnovers, and the ball goes right back to Lebanon with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first half.
Well, the big men come in for the Wildcats on the defensive line. Try to put a stop. They're going to hand it off, first man through. Pushes the pile up to about the 20-yard line.
Glendenning on the carry that time. Looks like he's picked up about 5.
Clock winding down, 4 minutes left. Cats have missed 2 opportunities tonight, John, to possibly score. But it's still tied, knotted up at 7 apiece. They would have liked to have gone up before halftime. There's still plenty of time.
Well, I'm sure Lebanon is thinking the same thing, so our defense has got to be tough. We've got to make a play right here.
And they go back. He's got some, nice open field tackle.
And it looks like that was Hudson Williams who made the tackle that time from a safety position.
It's a first down for the Yellow Jackets. They'll spot it on the 27-yard line. Cats looking to make a stop. Got some room. Crossed the 30 and pushed back. They'll give him progress up to the 30. Clock continues to run.
3 minutes and 15 seconds left in the half. Cats need to make a defensive statement right here. And let's get the ball back.
Second down at 8 to go for the Yellow Jackets. 2-yard pickup. They have thrown once, twice in the ball game, and one was a 35-yard pass that set up their touchdown. Here's York back. He wants to throw again. Almost picked off.
That was a great job that time by Trey Harden to vertically leap up and get a hand on that ball.
Cats were back. They have some good defenders. Smith in the backfield. Patterson back there. Soriano as a good quarterback.
3rd and 7. We probably want to watch the jet sweep over on the far side. That seems to be their go-to when they're 3rd and long like this.
This is where they need to put a stop to force a punt and get the ball back, and they still have plenty of time. here in the second quarter before they go into the locker room.
Runner in motion, and there it goes, and that's exactly what it is.
And he's got
that jet sweep, and he's got the first down.
Just enough up to the 40-yard line. A good pickup of about 9, and he knew where he needed to reach, and he did. And they'll spawn the ball on the 40-yard line. That'll keep the clock running.
It was Brandon Christian. You knew exactly what he was going to do. That is either third or fourth time we've seen that jet sweep on 2nd and 3.
All right, new set of downs. Let's put a stop to this nonsense and get the ball back. It was
the other way, and it was not.
Good tackle. That didn't fool the Cats that time. Little spin move with the quarterback. Fakes the handoff for pitch out, and the other man comes through.
McGee was right in the middle of that one in order to make that stop, and it's going to be thrown for a loss of about 1.5 yards.
Second down and 12 for the Yellow Jackets. Clock running, 2 minutes exactly left in the second quarter. Score tied, 7 apiece. Neosho and Lebanon. Back to throw again. He's going to be. Oh no, they didn't. There they got him for another loss.
You bet.
Loss of about another yard.
Jax Ellison was also chasing him.
That'll bring up a third down and long yardage. They say he got back to the original line of scrimmage.
38-yard line, third down and 12.
Ball on the 38-yard line. Cats.
And I'd say they're going to try to run a little bit of time off the clock right here.
They'd like to go
down
in
to 1:19.
That's a win for the Yellow Jackets if they can go in with a tie right here and not give the ball back. Cats have had the opportunities to go ahead. Play clock winding down, and there's a flag from the line judge on the far side of the field, and the clock will stop at 1:05 to go. Ball start, that'll push them back 5 more yards. It'll be third down and extremely long yardage. About 18 to go. 17, I should say. Third and 17. Normally that would be a pass play, but this is Lebanon you're talking about with a very strong running attack.
Well, it seems like they're trying to run against the sophomore Ertl over here on this side, and he's doing a great job of just standing his ground.
One man in motion.
And
he needs to get reset. Clock winding down.
I believe that's...
Play clock down to 10. Different quarterback. Nope, there's York. Oh, what a nice, nice
great job that time by Elson. You bet.
They're going to be forced to punt. I'd say the Cats need to call a timeout to stop the clock. And that's what they do. Nice defensive effort by the Cats. Big fourth and extremely long. Cats should get good field position with just under a minute to go.
Performance for the Lebanon Marching Yellow Jacket Band.
And John, you know, with under a minute, Kate Spiva's like Patrick Mahomes. He can make some miracles happen. He has a good arm, and they have some good runners. So we'll see what Coach Towdy's what numbers he's gonna call up here.
That was a great job that time by Jackson Ertl, a sophomore. They were coming right at him, and he threw the quarterback down for a loss.
55 seconds is what they're calling is left in this half.
It's a fourth down. I think the Cats have got to watch for maybe a fake punt. Fake punt, that's a long ways back. I know if they don't get it, but at this point they don't have a whole lot to lose with 55 seconds left.
They need to get it down to the 50 for a first down, so it's extremely long yardage. It's fourth and about 22 to go. Couple of Cats back on the 40-yard line inside their territory.
Lane Patterson and Boston Patterson, brothers, back to receive the ball.
Well, let's see if the Cats can hang on to the ball, and
we're gonna reset the clock. It looks like
it was at 58.
We're gonna set it back to 59.
ready to go. 4th and 22. Yellow Jackets will punt tonight. High snap. And it's a low kick. It's going to take a Yellow Jacket bounce. It's going to go out of bounds on about the 46-yard line. Cats have the ball inside Yellow Jacket territory.
Well, if the Cats can hit pay dirt right now with less than a minute left, they come back with all kinds of confidence in the ball the second half.
Cats don't need everything all at once, just a little bit of yardage. They've got a couple of timeouts to work with. I think they've got 2 left on the board there.
Yeah, I think what you'll see the Cats do is go into their, what they call their 2-minute drill, which means they're going to throw to a receiver over as close to the out-of-bounds line as they can, so he'll step out.
3 men on the near side of the field. He's back to throw. He's
There
got
it
a
is,
man
right
open.
there.
He's going to step down across
Soriano
the...
steps out after he gets the first down.
First down across the 35-yard line. That will stop the clock with 44 seconds left.
Forced out of bounds on the play by number 10, Brody Shoemaker.
Wished we had an extra... Can't bring that extra camera next time, John, and we'll put it on the scoreboard for the folks at home.
Isn't that the truth?
It's an exciting game. 1st and 10 Cats from their 32-yard line. Spiva back to throw. He's got a man open across the field. Oh, intended for Denver Welch, but he was covered, tipped away.
Reasonably dangerous that time because number 5 had the ball in his hands and it just slipped away.
Nice throw, but just out of the reach of Denver. Welch.
Ogle for the Yellow Jackets was the one that kind of tipped that ball. Welch back in the backfield now.
2nd down, 10 for the Cats.
39 seconds to go.
He's going to go back. He's being pressured. He's got a man open, overthrown, out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. He got out of the pocket. He was pressured again. It'll be 3rd and 10.
32-yard line. Make some noise.
See what the Cats can do here. They need a first down to keep this drive alive. 3 men here on the near side of the field. He's looking. He's got Welch open. He's got a man open. First down.
First down, and he's getting out of bounds. Soriano gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Nice, smart move. Enough. He got just a little curl pattern down on the far side of the field. Pickup of about 15 on the play.
Stay tuned for the halftime show, which is brought to you by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. And Jim and I will be back with a summary of what's happened during the first half. It's been a good, solid ball game.
And run up the middle. That's down across the 10-yard line, tripped up on about the 7. And they're going to call a timeout. 23 seconds left.
Coach Taddy calls timeout in a very timely way. It's going to be up to the... Well, it's going to be 1st and goal, it looks like to me, from the 9.
Let's see where they officially spot the ball. I would say you're right, John, but they're showing 2nd and about a foot to go. Well, anyway, it's 23 seconds left, and the Cats are knocking on the door. They'd like to go up here at halftime. They have yet to be on this first time this season. They've been behind in a ball game, early 7-0. It's now all tied up at 7 apiece, getting ready to go into the locker room. Don't forget our halftime show and our post-game show tonight. Coach Taddy will join us as well to recap this contest. And we want to thank all our fine sponsors for making this ball game possible on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Here comes Lebanon back out, and the Cats are coming back out, and it's going to be 2nd and 1.
Ball spotted on the 9-yard line.
Denver Welch in the backfield with Spiva. There's 2 wideouts on this side and 2 on the other side.
They will.
Spiva
thrown. He got away. He got away and thrown for a loss back to the 15.
Call another timeout.
They have 1 left. Down to 9 seconds. Clock is counting. Are they just going to let it go?
Yeah, they're just going to let it go.
Ball moves to the 11 16-yard line. It's
and that's going to be it. Well, no, there's a timeout, but they let the clock run, but Neosho called a timeout, so they will have at least room for another play.
At least 11 seconds back on the clock, it looks like to me.
Well, Spiva.
And it is going to be 3rd down. For whatever reason, the Yellow Jackets read that perfectly and came right through and threw Spiva down for a little bit of a loss.
Kind of surprising. It looked like he was going to run and nowhere to go, and he came back and got loose and then thrown for a eventual loss like you mentioned, but it took just more time off the clock.
Yes, it did. Ball's down about the 15, so they're going to put more time on the clock, and we'll see what they do. Now there's another timeout called. We'll see what we're going to do to get this mess cleaned out, but let's go out, take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be right back.
Sam Gorham and Aaron Mitchell are your specialty risk insurance agents for Neosho and the surrounding area. They've been involved in Neosho sports since their own high school days and know the importance of athletic competition and how it teaches students life lessons every day. For all your home, auto, life, farm, ranch, and crop insurance needs, call Sam Gorham today at 417-850-5116 or Aaron Mitchell at 417-483-8337. You can also learn more online at specialtyriskinsuranceagency.com. Go Wildcats!
Okay, we're back in Lebanon. We've got it all taken care of. The clock has got 16 seconds left on it. The Cats are 3rd and 8.
If you throw, you need to do it quickly. And if it's incomplete, you need to get back to the huddle. You'll have plenty of time. 3 men, 4 men off to the right side. Everybody's over here, 1 off to the left. Another timeout.
Yeah, and that timeout is called by
Lebanon
that time. So while they've got a timeout, let's us take another timeout, and then we'll be back, hopefully, to play the last 16 minutes of the first half. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the Wildcat and KNEO Sports Network.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
Back to Lebanon, Missouri. We are at the Jackets Stadium, and the score is 7-7. There is 16 seconds left on the clock. The Cats have got 3rd and 10, it looks like, about 9, I guess. And then there's an opportunity for us to score. What a great moral victory it'd be for the Cats if we could go in at halftime up a touchdown.
Cats need to do something in a hurry. 4 men on the near side, 1 on the left. A formation we haven't seen this season.
The defense has done their job so far. Let's see if the offense can't do theirs.
Spiva dropped the ball. He's got some room to run.
First down.
And very close to a first down. Let's see if they call timeout. 8 seconds. Clock is running. Down to 4. They've got time. It's 1st and 10. And they're going to just run it. And that's going to be it. And that's going to be the halftime. Nothing doing for the Cats. A good stop for Lebanon. Our score at halftime is 7 apiece. Neosho all tied up with Lebanon Yellow Jackets. We'll take a timeout and return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
You're a weekend warrior who likes to go, go, go? Don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10+ acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Wildcats! KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Welcome back to Lebanon Stadium, where the Wildcats have taken on the Lebanon Yellow Jackets, and the score is tied 7-7 going into halftime. Jim, looks like the defense has done what we needed to do. We've had a couple of interceptions. We've thrown an interception or two, but the Cats are being plagued by penalties again.
And I don't understand, and people are sending me messages tonight. What happened there right before halftime? Did they give up? I don't think they gave up, but it appeared that, they just didn't want to run another play. They had the opportunity to throw the ball in the ground and at least one throw into the end zone, but that's where we stand, 7 apiece right here at halftime, Lebanon and Neosho. Some other scores quickly. Wimp City on top of Kickapoo now, 21-13. Republic leading Ozark 21-0. Carthage on top of Glendale, 34-6. Willard and Waynesville, they're tied up at nothing across, and Nixa on top of Joplin, 28-0.
Well, we're going to take a timeout now, and we will come back. We want you to stay tuned for the halftime show, which is being brought to you by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. And we'll be back after that, and we'll be ready for the start of the second half, and the Neosho Wildcats will have the ball.
Those news story notifications you get on your phone are usually alerting you to the latest bad news. If you'd like some good news, listen to what Billy Graham has to say about God.
The good news is this, that he loves you, that he'll forgive you, that he gives you eternal life, and he'll take you to heaven and give you a new life here and now, a new power, a new love, a new joy, a new peace.
Sounds great. And here's how you can claim them for your own.
Believe on the Lord Jesus Christ, and thou shalt be saved and thy house. You don't have to go and straighten out your life first. You don't have to go home and straighten your home out or your work out first. You come just as you are.
If you're ready to let that good news change your life, someone's ready to talk with you right now. 855-255-PRAY. That's 855-255-PRAY. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 2918 East 20th Street in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
The Wildcat Minute is sponsored by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Neosho Wildcats.
Welcome to this week's version of Wildcat Minute. I'm John Ball, and I have the tennis coach, Nicholas Hayes. Coach Hayes, thank you so much for being here.
No problem.
Hey, you're right in the midst of girls' tennis, and you do girls' tennis in the fall, and then in the springtime it's boys' tennis, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, and you're telling me a little earlier you've got 28 girls out for tennis this year?
Yes, 28 girls, and they're all sticking it out, doing a great job out there. This is, I think it's roughly my 17th year of coaching girls tennis,
wow.
And that is by far the biggest team we've ever had, so it's really nice.
Yeah, and when do they practice after school, or do they get an opportunity to play tennis during PE or anything like that, or is it all just after school?
Yeah, we have practices directly after school, and then some Saturdays as well, getting ready for the season,
And that's mostly at the tennis courts down there by the across from the high school, or down at the end of the high school, right?
Yep, if you're driving down the boulevard, you'll see us out there.
All right, and you've already had your first invitational. You were at Kickapoo last week.
Correct. Last Friday, we went to the Kickapoo Invitational Tournament. Also a first for me. It was a team tournament, so we played 3 different teams that day, just a varsity tournament, but our season is officially underway after that tournament.
Okay, so how'd you feel like you did?
Really well. I think we're pretty solid top to bottom. First round, we lost to Kickapoo fairly easily, but we played, got some games off of them. Kickapoo did end up in the final of that tournament, so they're usually pretty tough. We almost beat Central, which was nice. Lost 4-5. Almost got them. Came down to one last match, and then we lost in the third round to Willard. Willard is a pretty strong program as well. So, but I was very happy with how the girls played.
So you have a varsity team, a JV team, and do you have a freshman team also?
No, basically the way it works in high school tennis is your top 6 players are your varsity, and then everybody else is considered JV.
I see. Okay, and tell me, what about districts? What does that look like for you?
Yeah, so nowadays they split it up into an individual district tournament and team districts. So for the individual tournament will be right around October 11th, unless rain moves it. But and that's where you determine who your best singles players are and doubles players are in the district to move on to the state level. And then team districts is just what it sounds like. We will be ranked with other teams in our district, and we will start that play October 14th, and whichever team ends up winning that tournament will advance also to the regional and state level.
Well, it sounds to me like by probably the end of October you'll get to breathe a little bit, and then when do you start back with the boys?
Yeah, spring tennis, I'd have to double check, but it's usually around the end of February or beginning of March, so either March 3rd or February 24th, probably March 3rd, most likely.
All right, and how many kids do you think you'll have out for boys tennis?
Well, we had low numbers, maybe just 10 or 12, I think, for boys season last year. So I'm trying to talk to as many people as possible, have the girls try and talk to other students here at the school, and trying to increase numbers there. So hopefully we'll go up from that number in the spring.
All right. Well, Coach Hayes, a lot of luck with your girls and getting all the way through districts, and then take some well-deserved time off before you hit the boys this next year.
Yeah, will do.
All right. Thank you so much for visiting with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to the Wildcat Minute, sponsored by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Neosho Wildcats.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is Your Touchstone Energy Partner.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A nonprofit organization, a sponsor of high school sports.
It's time for the Freeman Sports Health Minute. The Freeman Sports Team is proud to serve as the official sports medicine provider for over 20 area high schools and colleges.
And welcome to another Health Minute here on KNEO. We're joined by James Bolam with Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Today's topic, what types of food should athletes eat to improve their performance?
What I find with most of my athletes is really not what they eat, but a lack of what they eat. I've got kids that come to school and I had Captain Crunch for breakfast. I had nachos for lunch at 11 o'clock today, and it's, 7 o'clock at night, and they're trying to play, and they haven't eaten anything since then. As athletes, you have to be a little smarter. You need some protein. You need some carbohydrates. You need to get up and actually eat breakfast. That becomes a big challenge for a lot of kids because they don't want to eat when they first get up. They don't want to take the time before school. It's already early enough. They don't want to take the time. As an athlete, you need to, even if it's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or toast with peanut butter or cereal or anything, you need to eat breakfast. Lunchtime, it's hard. When you're at the school, they don't really differentiate in the cafeteria between a 50-pound, volleyball player and a 300-pound football player. You get the same portions. Well, that's not going to run the motor of the 300-pound football player like it is a 50-pound volleyball player. So you may have to bring extra food, or you may have to supplement what you're eating with something else. A lot of kids make a mistake. They don't, they eat at lunch at 11 o'clock and then they try to practice until 6 o'clock at night, and that's all they eat. Bring something for after school. Bring a granola bar, bring a cereal bar, eat some peanuts, bring a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for after school. A lot of kids, they try to run their motor, they're going to be an athlete, off junk food. Stay away from the corn dogs, and that's not always what's best for you to run your motor if you're going to be playing games.
For the Freeman Sports Health Minute, I'm Adam Winkler. This portion of the game is sponsored by First Community Bank, with 2 Neosho locations, 111 East Main Street and 3005 Gardner Edgewood Drive. For personal or business banking services or for loan information, their phone number is 451-3222 or 451-2025 or online at firstcommunity.net. First Community Bank, where their slogan is, where community comes first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Happy Egg, based out of Rogers, Arkansas, has been a local business for many years with their free-range farms. They are now taking applications for prospective growers to raise hens. If you have 10 acres of land and are interested in learning more information about becoming a Happy Egg grower, their website is happyegg.com/grower or by phone at 479-925-8855. A supporter of community broadcasting on KNEO.
If we really believe that men are lost apart from Jesus Christ, it should become a burning incentive to evangelize with zeal and passion.
Billy Graham.
Evangelism is the proclamation of the historical, biblical Christ as Savior and Lord, with the view to persuading people to come to Him personally and be reconciled to God. Jesus said, "This gospel of the kingdom shall be preached throughout the world." The evangelization of the world does not mean that all men will respond, but that all men will be given an opportunity to hear. No one method will be right for every person in every situation at any given time. But some method of evangelism is certainly right for all people in all situations at all times. The Holy Spirit can take any method and use it to win souls.
Learn more about sharing your faith at findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net from the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
Welcome back to Lebanon, Missouri. We are at the Jacket Stadium, and we're getting ready to start the second half. There's about 8.5 minutes left. Jim, you can almost say that this particular ball game right now is the tale of turnovers.
That's true. The Cats have thrown an interception at an inopportune time, and they've, however, recovered a couple of fumbles. But early in the first period, the Cats had a touchdown called back due to a holding call that came at the 4:25 mark. Spivey had a nice 5-yard run around the right end, and all called back, and that drive stalled at the 15-yard line. Yellow Jackets came back at the 11:26 mark in the second period. They had a 1-yard run by Glenn Denning and made it 7-0. But the Cats came back. They answered, had a nice long drive at the 5:51 mark. They came back with a 5-yard touchdown pass to Hudson Williams over 2 defenders, and the extra point was good. And that's where we stand, all tied up at 7 apiece. And after that, they've just kind of traded interceptions and fumbles, and it's been a good defensive battle right to the very end of the first half.
Yeah, it really has. The Cats are going to be able to get the ball back in the second half. Let's talk for a minute or two about what happened towards the end of the ball game, so we've got a pretty good understanding. We were driving the ball down. We called timeout. We stopped the clock. Then we had one time that Lebanon threw Kate Spiva back for a loss. Then we went down and we threw a couple of passes. We stopped the clock again. The clock went ahead and ran out. At that time, before we got the clock going back, there was still 16 seconds left. Spiva actually ran the ball down, and we got the timeout call with that 16 seconds left. And that meant that the Cats had an opportunity for maybe a couple of different plays. Coach obviously felt like that Denver Welch, who has been the strong horse for us all year long, 5 and 6 yards at a time, was about 6 yards. He saw what he thought was an opening there, but it was not to be. So the rest of the clock ran out, and we went in tied up.
That's where we stand right now, and you can second guess, but anyway, that's like what John said. That's the way it ended, and we're all tied up 7 apiece in a very close, hard-fought ball game here in Lebanon, Missouri tonight. We looked at some scores around the area. Joplin was having a tough time tonight. Webb City just barely on top of Kickapoo. They were down 13-6. They're back up 21-13. Lamar winning tonight. McDonald County tied in their ball game. Seneca winning big, and we're tied up at 7-all, and a very important ball game. Lebanon is a very good 0-2 team. Their 2 losses coming to Joplin and Webb City, and Neosho defeating Glendale and Kickapoo for their 2 wins. It'd be nice if the Cats could come away with a victory tonight on the road. They will get the ball to start the second half. They'll receive the kickoff, and let's hope they can have some better luck and punch it in, take it to the house.
Well, we kind of felt like that this was going to be the biggest challenge we'd had to date, being able to come in here to their house and knowing that their running game eats a lot of time off of the clock. They control the ball an awful lot with their running game, whereas we come back out and we started going with a no-huddle offense, which I personally like because that wears the other team down a lot faster. We threw the ball pretty good. Soriano had about four catches on his own. Patterson had 2 or 3 over there on the sidelines, and of course Hudson Williams had the touchdown. So we're doing those. We need to just keep our cool. Let's keep calm. As we said, this is the first time we've been in this situation, and we were down by 7.
As that we were, and the Cats have done a good job to contain the big running back, number 36, Glenn Denning, who averages 200 yards per game on the ground so far this season. He had a great 23 campaign here for Lebanon, and he's just off to another great start. But so far, he has been held in check. He's had a few good runs, but not anything out in the open and running for the races by any means where they had to catch him from behind down the field. But, watch out. Anything could happen here in the second half.
Well, because we've got the offense we do, and remember, I'm prejudiced, and I'll be more than happy to tell anybody that. Because of the offense we do have, because we have the opportunity for the big play, I like the Cats' chances coming back. It's just a matter of living in the moment and paying attention to what we're doing. Why don't we take a 2-minute timeout or 4 spots, and we'll come back. There is about 6 minutes left, 3 minutes left before we get going again. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Looking for a bank that puts community first? Look no further than First Community Bank. With our friendly service, convenient locations, and a wide range of financial products and services, we're here to meet all your banking needs. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a home, or starting a business, we're committed to helping you achieve your financial goals. Come experience the First Community Bank difference today. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
The Sports Locker, located at 1206 Neosho Boulevard, Neosho, is a proud supporter and supplier of Neosho Wildcat Athletics. Open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. They carry all the biggest brands, including Under Armour, Nike, and Adidas sports apparel and equipment. Be sure to check out their Facebook page at Sports Locker Team Sales and Specials, or their number is 417-451-9300. Proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
At Calvary Neosho, we aren't your grandmother's church, because she lives in Akron, Ohio, and that would be a terribly long commute for church. But if she did live in Neosho, we at Calvary would be delighted to have her come visit us. And since you live here, we would definitely like you to come visit us. Then, when your Nana comes to visit for Christmas, you can bring her to church and introduce us to her. We're sure she is a delightful lady. You can find us at Facebook/Calvary of Neosho, or join us in person at 3650 Oak Ridge Extension. We gather for worship Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Calvary Neosho. Not your grandma's church, but we'd sure like to meet her.
Welcome back here at Yellow Jacket Stadium. I want to tell you about a few of our sponsors who make this broadcast possible. ProLube Tire and Auto Center, Southwest Missouri Bank, Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dodson, Freeman Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, Calvary Baptist Church of Neosho, the Neosho Daily News, Carter College, State Farm Agent Eric Norris, Edward Jones Agent Joe Ringstaff, and First Free Will Baptist Church. We appreciate them for making this broadcast possible.
Just about a minute away from the opening kickoff here to start the second half. In the ball game, the Cats will receive, and they had some opportunities that were called back and some miscues. And John, you know, they also had, we saw right in front of us tonight, just a personal foul after a nice long run by Glenn Denning. He did have about a 15-yard run. They pushed it another 15 yards. You can't do that, and you know, you can't let them get into our heads and make us create mistakes and turnovers, and that's what happened earlier in the ball game. But the Cats have come back, they've fought back, and defense has kept them in this contest, doing very well. They've had 2 fumble recoveries, and the Yellow Jackets, on the other hand, had a 1 turnover. They intercepted the ball down on the 10-yard line to stop another nice Wildcat drive late in the second quarter. And that's where we stand, 7 apiece, Neosho and Lebanon, as we get ready for the second half.
Yeah, we've got another 3 minutes that's put on the clock, so let's just talk for a minute or two about the fact that the Cats, being in the position they're in, winning 2 ball games like this. Also, there's been some penalties, and you get that target on your back, and you're not going to get the benefit of the doubt. Not saying the official did not do what he was supposed to do. He most definitely did, but there was a little bit of taunting, and there was a mix-up between Glendenning and Harden over there, and it could have gone either way, or it could have been nullified by both of them. So
let me run down just some scores here in the COC at halftime. Nixa on top of Joplin, 35-0. Webb City leading Kickapoo 21-19 at the half. Willard leading Waynesville 25-20. Waynesville comes to Neosho next Friday night. It is homecoming at the Bob Anderson Stadium. Carthage on top all over Glendale, 35-6. That score at halftime. Some other scores of interest around the area. Lamar on top of Tipton, 44-0. East Newton Patriots, how about this? 28-14 on top of Cassville at halftime. McDonald County knotted up with Mount Vernon 14-all at half. And Aurora on top of Monette 14-0. Seneca, no problem with Nevada. That's 28-0. That's just a look at some quick scores around the area at halftime and the COC.
A programming note, be with us at 5 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon when the Neosho Wildcat ladies will be at home. We'll be at the Marion Family Complex to take on I believe it's Ozark. No, it's not either, to take on the team.
Kickapoo,
yes,
Kickapoo.
and the
Kickapoo Chiefs on
Kickapoo
Tuesday.
Chiefs, and it will, first pitch will be at 5 o'clock. We will have the pregame show at 4:30. Also, when the ball game is over tonight, be sure and stay tuned for the post-game coaches show, which is sponsored by Arvis Bank of Neosho. We appreciate them jumping on and doing that. If you want to know more about, from the coach's perspective, about what's going on, stick around after the ball game, and we'll be talking with the coach. In fact, we'll be talking with all the coaches before at the end of any sporting event this year, so you can get a better uphand and closer idea about what's going on. Cats are going to get the ball back. There's 35 seconds on the clock now, and we're getting ready to get ready for that kickoff. We'll be receiving, and I would bet that it could very well be the Patterson brothers again. They were out there receiving a punt a while ago, so that could happen again. However, the first kickoff that we got from Lebanon went to Brody Crane, and Brody Crane romped up the other side for about 15 yards. I bet they probably will not want to kick that to him again.
He's a tough young man to come down to the Cats tonight so far, John. Haven't had the big play. They've had 5-10 yards on some nice pass plays, but nothing downfield. And let's see if Coach Taddy will open it up here in the second half.
Kason Roan is back with Boston Patterson to receive. Now that's not a good sign. Number 75 for the Cats is just coming around and jogging over to where he needs to be to root the Cats on.
And here comes the kick. It's an onside kick, and he needs to fall on it. Oh, it's a fumble. Let's see who gets it. It's a nice kick. Let's see. The Cats say they have it on the 34-yard line as they undo the pile.
It looks like the Cats are going to have good field position. That ball jumped up in the air 2 or 3 different times. I think they caught the Cats off on their heels just a little bit that time with that type of... It wasn't really an onside kick as much as it was kind of a pooch, wasn't it?
It certainly was, but the Cats needed to fall on it because it went past the 10-yard distance, and Lebanon could have fallen on it, but it was popped up in the air, and the Cats are lucky to have it. 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line as we start the second half of action, all tied up, Lebanon and Neosho.
Cage Spiva with Denver Welch in the backfield, and Welch is handed off to, and he maybe gets up to the line of scrimmage and no more.
And he's going to give him a loss, just maybe a yard on the play. It will be a loss of 1. He was wrapped up in the backfield. Let's see what the Cats can do. Spiva in the backfield, 1 man on the right side, 2 on the far left. They're going to hand it off to Welch. He's got some room across the 40, falls forward to about the 43-yard line. Picks up some nice yardage, pick up about 8 on the play.
Looks like it's going to be 3rd and about 2, which is very manageable for these Wildcats. As I said earlier, I was watching Everson Tomlinson. He was coming all the way around the field trying to get back in, and that ball's going to be handed off to Welch, and he's got the first down and more.
Some nice room into Yellow Jacket territory. Pick up of another 8 down to the 49-yard line. Good run by Welch. You know, John, I don't think the Cats have punted tonight.
No, we have not. We have not punted yet.
Lebanon has had 1 punt. It was a short punt. 1st and 10 Cats from the Yellow Jacket 49-yard line, just underway here in the second half. Another handoff to Welch off the right side, gain of about 1.
Well, the Cats are riding the back of their workhorse, Denver Welch. He picks up another yard that time. The last time he went for about 8 and got the first down. And I continue to look for Everson Tomlinson. I don't see him out there just yet.
Cats have stuck with the run game. They're back to throw. He's got a man open. Oh, he's on his back.
Sure. There's a late flag.
And that'll
be a first down for the Cats.
That'll be a 15-yard penalty. Not a spot foul, but he was all over him on his back, on Patterson's back.
Well, the defender, actually, it was nothing other than a clean hit. He just a little bit, his timing was a little bit off, and he hit Patterson before he had a chance to catch the ball.
Well, that'll move it deeper inside the territory down to the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 Cats, 10:28 to go. Here in the third period, score tied at 7 apiece.
Penalty moves the ball to the 11 and 33-yard line, 1st down and 10.
Welch remains in the backfield.
Yeah, it looks like Welch and Kason Roan both in the backfield.
And there's a fumble. And
Spiva does good to dive on it.
He's going to lose about 6 yards. There's just a mishandling on the handoff on the transition. That'll push him back. And they'll spot the ball on the 40. That's a good 6.5-yard loss for the Cats.
Well, it's going to be second and looks like about 14.
They're going to go back again. They're looking to throw. He's got a man deep for. That would have been a touchdown. Oh, what a nice play by the Cats. Hudson Williams.
That was a beautiful pass. Hudson just could not hang on to it that time.
He had two men open down on the left side.
Williams and Soriano both.
Had a couple of steps on the defenders, mixed up in the backfield defensively, and the Cats let one slip away. Third down and long for the Cats.
We've got wideouts on both sides, two wideouts on each side, and I'm not sure that we're just waiting to see. Everybody's pointing at each other to see if there was a offside.
Well, the edge rusher had jumped in the neutral zone. He's back. Spivo back to the throw. He's got another man open. It's a nice run.
There it goes. It's and there he's out of there. He is out of there. There's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Wildcats all the way. A good long run, 41-yard touchdown pass.
Hudson Patterson, I tell you what, he turned on the afterburners, and it was all over but the crying. So the Cats go up by a score of 13-7 with 9:43 left in the third quarter.
And the receiver was?
Hudson Williams.
Hudson Williams again. Second one of the evening. Nice play.
Ebbinghaus is getting ready to kick. Kivett is a holder.
They need a good snap. The snap is good. The kick is up. It is also good. Our score, Neosho 14, Lebanon 7. We'll return after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
People's Bank of Seneca, proudly investing in our community and you since 1996. Locations in Joplin, Neosho, and Seneca. Bank PBS, peoplesbankofseneca.com.
Welcome back to Lebanon, Missouri. The Neosho Wildcats on the strength of a 40-yard pass play from Cade Spiva to Hudson Williams, and Williams comes up with his second score of the afternoon, and the Cats are up by a score of 14-7. We're getting ready to kick off, and there's another long kick, and that was kicked off by somebody else, but it's taken on about the 10-yard line.
Oh, a nice tackle, going to be thrown down at about the 25, and that's where the Yellow Jackets will take over. What a nice run by the
Lincoln Howard was the one that made the tackle that time.
And the Cats, as they gain the lead, the first lead they've had of the ball game. They've been playing catch-up.
Lebanon will start from the road, 25-yard line.
Cats need to put a stop here. Glenn Denning has yet to have any big plays. They've tried several things, and the Cats have always had an answer on defense tonight.
Well, they've connected with a couple of passes so far, but their target actually has been Christian, and he's gone around and made a couple of third down
run off left tackle, not much there. Wrapped up, maybe a gain of about a yard on the play. Just across the 26-yard line.
Busted with the carry.
Made the tackle himself that time.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
26-yard line. Second down and a long 9 for the Yellow Jackets. Neosho on top, 14-7. One man in motion. Christensen, the toss out. Oh, he's in the backfield. Oh, there's a flag.
And that's going to be holding.
There's another flag.
There's another flag. Well, I think the first one is going to be holding on number 1, which is Lantamage.
Let's see if it's a offsetting penalty.
Looks like the first one is a hold.
Hold, it's
against them.
Holding is a call against Lebanon.
I think that's their first holding call tonight. Neosho's had a couple of holding penalties. That'll push him back.
Well, we're going to get another look.
It's going to push him back to about
hold against Lebanon. That's right. It's going to move him back 15.
Back to the 15-yard line.
When the umpire came out here and made that first call, then he turned around and talked to someone. I thought maybe he was going to go back and see what that second flag was.
Second down and a long 20 to go for the Yellow Jackets.
Great place for the defense to be right now.
And they're going to throw. Oh, no good. Passes low into the turf.
Passing completed, intended on the play for number 10, Brody Shoemaker.
They'll bring down third down. John, this is an important drive. Series right here for the Cats. They can put a stop and punch it in again. They need some breathing room tonight. They haven't had that.
Yeah, we need to do what Coach talked about on that long drive that we had last week. We need to hold the bar, and we need to hold the bar defensively right here.
The ball on the 15, 16-yard line. Third down.
Watch number 5, even Ogleson over here on this side, and they're going to try to throw the ball.
And they dump it off. He's got some room across the 25. It's short.
But he is short, that's right.
He's going to be short of about 4 yards. We'll see what the Yellow Jackets will do.
Yeah,
it'll be
threw
fourth
that ball
down.
to Christian down there on that far sideline.
4th and 4. They dump it off, but I see some laundry on the field. Some yellow flags lying out there. Here's the call. Face mask, Neosho. It'll be enough for a first down. That keeps the drive alive, so the Cats miss the opportunity to push him back. Yeah, sometimes it's inadvertent. Let's see if it's going to be a 5-yarder or a major penalty.
Yeah, it's not going to. Looks like it's going to be a major.
Because it was just a hand in the face is one thing. It's going to be a big one, it looks like.
Yeah, the Cats did not need that to happen under any circumstances.
Well, the ball was back on the 16-yard line, and they'll now have it on the 45-yard line.
Even if this, the Cats we're not hurt.
No.
We're not hurt. We get the ball back, and we pick up another score before they have an opportunity. And there's that little jet sweep up through the middle, and nothing doing.
Back to the line of scrimmage. No room. Nowhere to run for the Yellow Jackets.
Richardson was going to try that little jet sweep over around that far end and made a cut into where maybe he saw what was going on there, but the Cats were not going to let him have anything.
8:10 left to go in the third period. Neosho on top, 14-7. Ball spotted on the 46-yard line. Second down and 9 for the Yellow Jackets. One man in motion. They hand off the first man through.
Yeah, and that was Glendenning. And
8 yards with the carry. Tackle made by number 3, Trey Harden.
And a good run.
And that was Avery Starnes that time. I thought it was Glendenning, but it was
Ball
not.
It was Avery Starnes. 49-yard line.
Ball inside Neosho territory at the 49. Third down. Here's an important play right here coming up. Need a stop. They're going to hand off the middle. He's going to be short.
No.
Short of about 2. Let's see if they'll go for it.
Starnes again carrying the ball.
Clock is running. 7:15 to go. 4th and 2. They're going to go for it, John.
It's tackled in there that time by Bryce Warren.
Ball on the Neosho 47-yard line.
They've had luck running the ball straight up the middle.
Yeah, I think this might be a time that we see that young sophomore scamper. Becker has the ability to run.
And they hand off first man through. And it looks like he has enough for a first down. Starnes with a carry for the Yellow Jackets. Pickup of about 2.5, but that's just enough for a first down. The ball will be spotted on the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets. They're on the march. Drive started back. Back to the 16. 3rd and 20, and they've converted. Costly penalty against the Wildcats.
Beckett York under center.
One man in motion. The handoff, they pitch it out. Oh, he's got some room across the 40. At the 37-yard line. Pickup of 8. Little toss out. Now they'll move it back a little bit. 38-yard line.
Ball moves to the Neosho 38-yard line. 2nd down and 4.
2nd down and 4 to go for the Yellow Jackets. Right at the 6-minute mark, halfway done with halfway finished with the third quarter.
Yeah, the Cats need to make a play right here.
And they got him offside.
Sure did.
That'll move it across. That'll be enough for a first down. Just a little
There's a
minute
couple
mistake.
of the Wildcats jumped that time. And that is going to be enough for a first down, I believe.
Offside is the call against the Wildcats.
They had them full. The cadence was there. They'll bring it down to the 33-yard line.
And timeout has been called. Well, there's timeout on the field. Why don't we take a timeout for this? We'll be right back. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
At the Hillcrest Church of Christ, we're striving to be His own people, eager to do what is good. Join us for worship at 10 and 6 Sundays and for class Sunday morning at 9 and Wednesday evening at 7. You're sure to find a warm welcome and friendly people seeking to please God according to His Word. Wildcats, join us every Tuesday morning before school for Devo and Donuts at 7 a.m. Learn more about the Hillcrest Church of Christ at neoshochurchofchrist.org.
All Wildcats all the time. Check out the Neosho Wildcats dedicated video portal on kneo.org. It's the site dedicated completely to your Neosho Wildcats. Watch the games live or see the game schedule on the Neosho Wildcats portal at www.kneo.org. Timeout is finished up. The Cats are out on the field, and Lebanon is getting ready to come in. They're going to have their formation over on the offensive side of the ball. Cats have got to do something here, Jim.
They certainly do. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets from their 33-yard line. And a handoff, first man through, and they just dive right up the middle.
Starnes continues to run the ball for them, and we don't see Glendenning out there at all.
No,
right now.
I'm surprised unless he's hurt. I'm trying to pick him out here on the sideline.
Right over here.
Ball spotted at the Neosho.
So he's out of the ball game right now, but Glendenning is standing on the sidelines. It's second down, and about 4 to go for the Yellow Jackets. They'll hand it off now. They're just pushing.
Looks like that's going to be close to another first down. A couple of more big guys coming in. Everson Tomlinson is coming in the ball game for the Cats.
Ball on the 24-yard line. Jackets are having their will right now. They're just pushing the Cats back. Cats haven't had an answer to put a stop to this. The run attack is taking its toll right now. 3rd down and about a yard to go. They hand off. First man through's got some room. Down to about the 12. Nice little run of over 10 yards.
And tackle in there by Smith. Caden Smith coming up from his safety position.
Ball goes to the Wildcat 12-yard line.
Down to the 12. It's 1st and 10. Lebanon knocking out the door. 4:30 to go in this 3rd period.
Well,
Cats need a stop.
Yeah, we need a play right here.
Hand off once again up the middle.
Avery Starnes with the carry.
Seems like it's all Starnes right now.
And he's moving the pile every time he catches the ball, gets the ball. He's down to about the 8-yard line. He's second down and still long yardage. They could make a first down at the 2 without scoring a touchdown.
And we've got 4 men down on the front.
And they'll move it again. Oh, nice tackle down to the 5.
Avery Starnes, ball carrier.
This is course 4 down territory for the Jackets right now.
Hayden Christian tackled that time by Brody Crane. Tomlinson back out of the ball game.
5-yard line, 3rd down and 2.
Cats have their big men on the front 4. Got one man to the far side. Good wide out. 3rd down and about 3. They push it forward. And they just push the pile right up the middle. It's short.
And it's short.
It looked like they had fallen into the end zone, but they're short. It'll be 4th down. No, they get the first down. That is a first down.
That's a first down.
They get 4 chances. It's right at the 1-yard line.
Ball marks on the 1-yard line.
Clock is running.
3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Cats are up by a score of 14-7, but Lebanon is at less than the 1-yard line.
See what the Cats can do. They need a stop. Everybody on the line in the box. Oh, hit back. He's pushed back for a loss. Good drive by the Cats. Everybody, they had about 8 men right in the box. He was going nowhere.
And that was Harden that time.
Clock still runs, 2:40 to go in the third. They lose a yard on the play. Back to the 2. York getting the signals from the sideline. One man in motion. They hand it back. Oh, it's another stop. Good play by the Cats. Gain of about a yard. It'll bring up third down.
Tomlinson back in that time, letting his presence be known.
2 minutes left in the third period. Cats still up. But Lebanon knocking again. They got about a yard and a half to go for a touchdown. This is third down. You know they'll go for it. Here comes the Jackets. One man in motion. The handoff.
He doesn't
Another
make
tackle.
It.
Let's see where they stop.
No, I'm not sure when they're...
Avery Starnes, ball carrier.
And they're going to sort things out.
Starnes is carrying the
short.
ball again, and he is short. Fourth down.
John, can we take this? I tell you what, this is excitement. The Cats are really pushing them back, but let's hope they don't break here. They can bend a little bit. You got about a foot to go for a touchdown. They're going to put everybody on the line, and they try to push it in.
He does not get it. No, he does not get it. Cats have got it.
Cats got it on the 1 foot line. They have a goal line stance.
What a great goal line stance by the defense. It was not only 4 downs, it was literally 8 downs.
Can you believe that? They had from about a foot, they had 4 chances and couldn't push it in after having a nice drive. That ball is on the 1 yard line. What a stop. Coming at the 110 mark.
Yeah, what a great job by the defensive Cats. It absolutely tells you there's a better attitude and a desire to win. What a slugfest by the defense down there. 8 downs completely, and they make the stop.
This is where the Cats can't afford to make a mistake right now. You don't want to have a safety. You need to push it forward. But we saw last week where they had a 75-yard pass play from the 1 yard line down the field to Patterson.
Well, this is somewhat the coach is tanking possession, and
Spiva will keep it. He gets up to about the 5. He just needs a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah, and we got that. So
you know they're going to keep it simple right now. Keep the clock running. We're under a minute to go.
Ball marked at the Neosho 5 yard line.
Patterson back in, and Kobe McGee is out.
Welch in the backfield. Receivers out. Here comes Spiva again. He's got some room. He's got the very close. Let's see where they spot it. I think you're right, John. He got just enough.
I believe he did. Yeah, they're moving them forward. The Cats get the first down.
First 10 Cats. That'll stop the chains, or stop the clock while they move the chains.
34 seconds left in this quarter. 30 now.
They got some breathing room here, but it's still deep in their own territory. And they'll give it to Welch. Not much there. He falls forward to about the 14, maybe.
Looks like he picked up about 3, maybe.
Not much there. They'll move it to the 15. Second down. Clock is going to wind down, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. We're going to take a timeout here in just a minute. They're going to let the clock run down. The score, Neosho 14, Lebanon 7. We'll be back after this on the KNEO Sports Network.
The Freeman Family YMCA is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Serving the 4-state area, the Freeman Family Y believes in putting Christian principles into practice through programs, building a healthy spirit, mind, and body. With 2 locations to serve the area in Grove, Oklahoma, and Neosho, the Freeman Family Y open 5:30 to 9 Monday through Saturday, 1 to 5 on Sunday. For more information, you can go online to ymcaswmo.org or call us at 417-455-9999.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Joe Ringstaff, your Neosho Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Joe Ringstaff is a proud sponsor of the Neosho Wildcats on KNEO. For all your investment needs, call 417-451-7789 or stop by the office at 2502 Luss Drive, Suite D in Neosho. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
It's the beginning of the fourth quarter. The Cats are up by a score of 14-7, making a great 40-yard pass play from Kate Spiva to Hudson Williams, and then the Cats had the most magnificent gut to the middle. That's all I can say about it, Jim. Gut to the middle. Goal line stands for not 4, but 8 downs, 4 of them within the 1-yard line. And the Cats now have the ball. They've brought the ball out. They've got their first down, a little breathing room. And here comes Spiva. He's going to run it again, and he's going to come right up the middle.
Across the 20 to about the 21, 22-yard line. He's picking up 5 and 6 yards every time he touches the ball. It'll be third down and about a long 2, maybe 3 yards to go. At least the Cats have had a good stance. They need to keep this drive alive. Third down.
Denver Welch right up the middle. He's got the first down and then some.
He falls forward to the 30. He almost broke that one. He was running through there and slipped through and gained about 6 yards, 7 yards on the play. Nice run by Denver. You know, that's one thing about Denver. He never gives up. Those little feet just keep him moving.
They do.
And churning along. Here's the Cats 1st and 10 from their 30-yard line. The handoff to Welch up the middle. Gain of about 3. Nothing fancy there. 11-10 to go in the ball game. Fourth quarter action, 14-7 Neosho.
Spiva looking over at offensive coordinator Dalen Whitehead as he transfers the signal.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go for the Cats. They're going to throw off to the right side. He's got a man open. Slung him around.
Yeah, he did.
Not much there. Gain of about 2 on the play.
Yeah, Brock Pyle that time almost broke that loose and looked like a defender got a hold of his jersey just enough for someone else to help him out.
Cats in a hurry-up offense. 3 men here to the near side, 1 to the far side.
They're going to have to watch Spiva.
Spiva's a good runner. They need a first down.
The fact that Spiva has run the ball successfully the last couple of times that he's had the ball makes a world of difference. And there's a long throw.
He's going deep. He's got a man over.
Boston Patterson, and there it is.
Touchdown! Wildcats. Touchdown Wildcats all the way from the 32-yard line.
What a great pass play that time. There's a flag.
Not a
touchdown Wildcats.
The score will count, but it looks like it'll probably be assessed on the kickoff if it's against the Cats.
68-yard touchdown run catch.
And we're going to see exactly what happened there. I don't know as it was. I didn't see the rest of the play. I couldn't see if that was taunting, whether it's unsportsmanlike conduct, but it was so far after the plays it was hard to tell. No.
That was a nice,
in fact, I believe it's going to be called off. No, there's an official over talking with Coach Will Christensen, and it's unsportsmanlike conduct against the Cats.
And that's kind of plagued them the
And
past
there's
couple of
another
weeks. Touchdown will stand. They'll go for the extra point. It's now 20-7 with 10-11 to go. Extra point coming. Cats needed that. What a beautiful pass from...
Well, it was a great touchdown. Unsportsmanlike conduct will be assessed upon the kickoff. Cats are up by 2 scores now.
A little bit of breathing room. The kick is up. It's a nice one. And the kick is good. Our score 21-7 Neosho with 10-11 to go in the ball game. We'll take a timeout and return on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca, proudly investing in our community and you since 1996. Locations in Joplin, Neosho, and Seneca. Bank PBS, peoplesbankofseneca.com.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Neosho Wildcats have scored on a pass play that actually started at the 32-yard line. So, Jim, my math's not real good.
68 yards.
68 yards to Boston Patterson. He had a 78-yard pass play in last ball game. There was an unsportsmanlike conduct. It will be assessed at the kickoff. Mario Fluentes will be kicking the ball off. Cats do not need to stop right now. Defense needs to continue. We've got a lot of confidence going. And there's a hard,
nice
solid kick. Yes, sir.
Down to the 19-yard line. Let's get on him, boys. And they do. They knock him out of bounds on the 39. No flag. And
that was a good, clean hit.
And that's where the Yellow Jackets will take over. John, at this point of the game, there's 10 minutes left. And, you know, if they continue to run, the Jackets continue to run, it'll take some time off the clock. You can let them score if they take 7 or 8 minutes off the game.
I'm not ever ready to let anybody score, but you're absolutely right. And the issue with a running offense like this, when you get this far down, you're going to have to pass the ball in order to catch up. And we've seen that they don't do a whole lot of that.
No, they don't. They don't play well from behind. The pitch back, the handoff. First man through's got some room. And it starts again. A good 15-yard run across the 50 down to the 45. And that'll keep the clock. Well, that'll stop momentarily. I don't know, with Glendenning, something's either wrong. He has not been a factor here in the second half for the Yellow Jackets.
I'm trying to look down there to see if I even see him down there.
Clock is running, 9:40 to go in the ball game. Cats on top, 21-7. What a ball game this has been. One man in motion. They're going to pitch it out to the far side. Don't
nice
get it.
Nice job.
I thought he was grabbing him by the face mask, but
wasn't.
Not much of a gain. Better yet, the clock will continue to run. That's a big factor right now. 9:20 to go in the game.
On that far side, that is Jackson Hurtle.
Yellow Jackets trying everything.
And about a yard that time.
At least there wasn't much of a gain. Let's see what they've got up their sleeve right now. One man comes back in motion, handoff right up the middle. And he gains.
He's going to be real close to a first down if he didn't get it.
I think he'll be a little bit short. Somehow they just kind of popped through that line and squeezed through. Ball spotted on about the 38-yard line. It'll be third down and a long two for the Yellow Jackets. Clock still winding down, 8:30 to go in the ball game.
Well, this would be a perfect time for the Cats to make a stop right here. You've got to think that they're in four-down territory regardless. I think they got the first down.
They did across the 35. Clock will stop momentarily. 8:21 to go in the game.
Starnes continues to carry the ball for them.
Ball moves to the
and he got the first down.
35-yard line. First down, Yellow Jackets.
Well, the Cats have the opportunity to go 3-0 on the season. First time since 2016 that has happened. And we'll have some scores. Joplin was losing tonight. Webb City just barely hanging on top of Kickapoo, which we defeated last week. First and 10, Yellow Jackets back to throw.
He's going to throw it.
He's got a man open all the way. Oh, it's overthrown and out of bounds.
Well, that's too bad because there's a good chance we could have intercepted that ball if it had been out of bounds.
That'll stop the clock at 7:55, but it'll bring up a second down. They'll bring it back. Bring in some new plays.
On the Wildcat 35-yard line, second down and 10.
Ball on the 35, second down and 10. The Yellow Jackets are trying all they can right now. They are a good 0-2 team in this tough COC conference. Handoff up the middle, nothing doing. Nothing there.
Great job by Tomlinson that time to let him know that his presence is right there.
John, this is a Wildcat team you and I have not seen in 4 or 5 years.
That's exactly right. It's a Wildcat team that has got a lot of heart, have got a lot of desire,
Third down 11.
And they're showing it.
A little bit of a loss on the play, not much. Be third down and still 10.
Well, this is 4-down territory for
this late
Lebanon,
in the game.
I believe.
7:20 to go in the ball game. Back to throw. Get him. Overthrown. He was going to be sacked. He barely got it away. But it'll be fourth down.
Was the one that got in there and got him.
And York had nowhere
Looks like they are going to punt the ball.
Fourth down.
Now they're going to keep the quarterback in there. I mean, this late in the ball
turn
game.
around and come back. That's right.
Clock is stopped at 7:16 with the incomplete pass. Ball spotted on the 36-yard line. Be nice if the Cats can put a stop to this right here. They've had success with the run game. Let's see what they do. One man open. Oh, they come back around. He's going to, faking. Oh, he's going to play her 30, 35, down to the 20. A couple of Cats are right there, and they're knocked out of bounds on about the 15. A good 20-yard pickup. A little fake end around.
A little flea flicker, fake end around worked out really, really well. That was
had the linebackers frozen. They thought they might.
Number 5, Evan Ogle, but
it looked like he was going to toss the ball down the field, John. He just kept it and tucked it in. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets, 7:55 to go. Handoff up the middle. Got some room down to the 5. Starnes again. Nice run off left tackle.
He's down to about the 4-yard line, it looks like.
Clock is down to 1st and goal. Clock runs. 6:45 to go. And another nice.
They got him.
Another nice stop. And John, more importantly, that clock
continues to run.
But the Cats need to do their part. Let's see if they can do another goal line stand. They've done it once tonight. Ball on about the 2-yard line, 3-yard line maybe. It's hard to see on the far end of the field. They're going to pitch it out. Oh, tripped up.
Got him.
Grabbed him by the ankles. He fell forward. He's down to about the 1-yard line. We're down halfway finished with the fourth quarter. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Cats still up 21-7, and there's going to be a timeout on the field.
It's an official timeout.
Officials will take it, and we'll take one as well. You're in tune to the KNEO Wildcats Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Pastor Jeremy Bridges with the Canopy Church, and I want to take 30 seconds today to encourage you to pray. Because our prayers have the power to move heaven. James 5 says the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. When we pray, God listens. When we pray, situations can change. When we pray, miracles can happen. And heaven moves on our behalf, simply because we pray. Take some time today and pray. For KNEO Radio, I'm Jeremy Bridges.
Keep up with the latest Neosho Wildcat broadcast game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on Twitter, or X now, at KNEO 917 Sports, or download the KNEO iPhone or Android phone app. You can also watch all of the action of the Neosho Wildcat broadcast inside our new app. Download the KNEO or the Android iPhone today.
Ball on the 1-yard line, 3rd down and goal for the Yellow Jackets. York under center. See if the Cats can hold again. Stopped him again. I can't believe how the Cats are just hanging in there. Good, great tackling. Shoestring tackle. Tripped him up in the backfield. A loss of just short yardage.
As we continue to say, the clock is running, and right now the clock is our friend and is Lebanon's enemy.
4th down and a foot to go for a touchdown.
1-yard line.
Clock runs, like John mentioned, 5.5 minutes to go in the ball game. They're going to try it again. York under center, handoff. He's going to throw it. It's touchdown, wide open in the backfield. What a nice trick play.
It was a beautiful play. It was a lot of misdirection that time, but it was caught by number 10, Brody Shoemaker, and he was right in the back of the end zone all by himself.
Well, the Cats did a good job putting a stop to it and taking a lot of time off the clock, and that's what they need to do now, because both teams have 3 timeouts left in this game. Here comes the extra point attempt. It's 21-13. The snap, and there's a whistle. They're going to stop the play.
They're going to say this was offsides by the Wildcats, I bet.
Well, they're going to sort this out. No, it's
going to be against them.
It's going to be against the Yellow Jackets. And illegal
Offside.
procedure. Illegal procedure. Somebody moved. And they'll kick it from the 25, so make it the 15, so it'll be a 25-yard.
Still make a world of difference if this ball doesn't go through.
And they've got a good kicker. The kick is up. It is
good.
Good. Our score with 5:22 left in the ball game. It's 21-14. Neosho will take a timeout and return on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network. Oh, come on, Cats.
This is Pastor Barry Reel from the First Free Will Baptist Church of Neosho. Though our culture seems to be rejecting the idea of truth, we remain committed to obeying God's Word by speaking the truth in love. We would love to share God's truth and love with you. We're located at 960 Burr Crossing Road in Neosho, and we meet on Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. and then again on Sunday and Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Find us on Facebook at First Free Will Baptist Neosho or call 918-413-5465.
Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, ProLube Tire and Auto Center, Southwest Missouri Bank, Calvary Baptist Church, Neosho Daily News, Crowder College, Eric Norris, he's your State Farm agent, Joe Ringstaff, he's your financial agent, and Edward Jones all bring you the ball game tonight. Come by and tell them how much you appreciate it, because without them we wouldn't be here now, and you've been able to enjoy what looks like to me is going to be an onside kick, Jim, with the Cats up, 5 minutes and 22 seconds left, and the Cats up by a touchdown.
You've got nothing to lose right now. A late score in the fourth quarter. Nixa whipping Joplin 49-0. Webb City hanging on in the fourth quarter over Kickapoo 21-19. No, it's now 25. Kickapoo just went on top. Here's the kick. Received on about the 32. And they'll have good field position down to about the 37-yard line. John Kickapoo just went on top of Webb City 25-21 late in the fourth quarter.
Blaine Patterson, younger brother of Boston Patterson's the one that got that ball and brought it down about 5 more yards to give the Cats pretty good field position.
Neosho starts from their own 37-yard line. First down and 10.
37-yard line, first and 10. Let's see what the Cats can do.
Well, it looks like the third week of the new conference alignment football-wise. All kinds of different things are happening, doesn't it?
It does. They're going to run. Here comes Spiva's got some room on the right side. He gets out of bounds on about the 43-yard line, knocked out of bounds. Yep. Let's see if he can stay in bounds. He does. And the clock continues to run. Well, they'll stop it here. Well, they bring it back. 5:06 left in the ball game.
Ball moves to the Wildcat 44-yard line.
44-yard line. Cats need to just run this ball out. Hang on to it. They're going to run it again. They're going to throw it over here still. Oh, no good. They lose some yardage. Hudson Williams, he's tripped up back on about the 43. Bring depth, third down. You don't want to give the ball back here. There's still a lot of time left in this game.
This certainly is, and you can hear the PA announcer trying to get this crowd revved up. It's third down. The Cats have done pretty well on third down so far in this ball game. Third down right now, and a conversion to a first down to make a world of difference. Brock Pyle in that slot position,
and they're going to run it again. He's going to be short. Yeah, they can be close, but I think he's short, John.
I think he's short too.
See where his knee is.
Made by number 1, Braden LaMontagne.
And we'll see where they
spot it.
It's hard. No, it's a first down.
Yeah, first down, Wildcats.
That's exactly what the Cats needed, and we'll get the clock going again.
They can run a couple of more minutes off this clock. Oh, there's
18. I'm not sure what that was all about.
I don't know, because the teams are in their huddle.
It was over here. Okay, that is a sideline violation.
Well, let's see if they wave that off.
They won't wave it off. But that is a warning. There's no penalty assessed on the play, but that is a sideline warning.
Soriano.
Lebanon.
Lebanon, okay.
Yes.
Because we were still in the huddle, I'm thinking, my goodness.
Soriano's out on one side, and Boston Patterson is over on the other side. Brock Pyle is right in the middle once again. And here's the ball, and it is.
Oh, Spiva's got some room.
He's going to run, and he's got first down and more, and he's going to continue to run all the way down, and he's still going.
He's going
on his feet, and it's a touchdown Wildcats.
But there's a flag back behind the line of scrimmage. Let's see.
Oh, there's another flag.
Yeah.
Multiple flags on the play.
Spiva had a 52-yard run, but there's several flags. Let's see, they're going to have to sort this out. A flag, I don't know if it's a hold in the backfield.
Well, this flag back here in the backfield could be either a hold or it could be a hold on the defense from there, but it was coming back around. Looks like that they're talking to some of the Cats are talking to the umpire to try to get it figured out.
I don't know if it's
offsetting.
offsetting.
It's coming back, there's no doubt about it.
John, that would be the second TD brought back tonight for the Cats.
Second TD by Spiva.
Yeah, that's due to a holding call. I would almost bet that's holding in the backfield. He was going to be thrown for a loss, but that was a great second effort by Spiva, and they're going to take it. They're going to either mark it off here. Let's see. It is a hold.
It's against us. Now, what was the play after that? What was the other flag? There's unsportsmanlike conduct against
Neosho. That's going to push him way back. Remember this play coming at the 3:39 mark. And that's going to push him back to about the 22-yard line. They need to get down to the 42 of Lebanon for first down. But John, it's first down, and they could still kill some time off this clock. But
22-yard line, first down.
Well, that backs Neosho up way back. After a fine run by Spiva, 2 TD runs called back tonight due to a holding call. Not sportsmanlike conduct. Instead of 15 yards, that pushes him back a total of 30 yards.
Well, I'm not real sure exactly how all that came about, but obviously here's Spiva, and he's throwing the ball, and it's caught by Patterson.
Patterson's got some room across the 30.
He's going to keep going.
And he gained some of that yardage back. That's all they need to do. A gain of about 8 on the play. A nice little play, but the clock will run.
Well, they've stopped the clock.
By number 71, Mason Hendricks.
And the
timeout Yellow Jackets.
Well, that's Yellow Jackets' first timeout. So
they have 2 more.
Let's us take a timeout as well. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the Neosho Wildcats and KNEO Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Insurance Benefits Consultants now has 2 locations to serve you. They're located at 1009 South Neosho Boulevard in Neosho and at 701 Northwest McNelly Road in Bentonville, Arkansas. They are proud supporters of the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. They provide Medicare and Medicaid supplemental policies, as well as life, health, and group health insurance plans from companies like Allstate and Colonial. For more information, call 417-451-4244 or in Arkansas, 479-431-5226.
Welcome back. We are 3 minutes and 30 seconds. The Cats are second and looks like about 20.
They're going to run it again to take some time off the clock. There's nothing doing. Welch thrown back for a loss. That'll bring up third down.
The clock is stopped again. I'm not sure why the clock continues.
They're going to take another timeout. Lebanon's going to take their second timeout.
Okay, well, we'll take another timeout then. We will take a timeout, a 30-second break, and then we'll be right back. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO Sports Network.
Tally Tire at 18152 East Highway 86 is a proud supporter of local high school athletics. Tally Tire is your full-service car and truck headquarters. They carry name-brand tires such as Nexen, Mastercraft, and Uniroyal, ATC camper shells and bed covers, and do oil changes and tune-ups. Call Tally Tire today for all your automotive needs at 417-451-0457 or online at tallytire.com.
Welcome back. We have got the next timeout taken care of. That means that the home team only has one timeout left. The Cats have got 3 timeouts coming. It is 3rd and 25, and the Cats are spread out, obviously, with Spiva in the backfield by himself. We've got Trips on this side, and we've got 2 on the other side. And Spiva is going to run it.
He's got some room.
He's got plenty of room.
Oh, he's up to the 45 and hit out of bounds.
Yeah.
There's a late flag, yes. That's going to give him a first down, a late hit out of bounds. Spiva was down.
That would be a first down.
Spiva was down out of bounds and a late hit. And they'll call that every time right in front of the line judge. They're talking things over, but that was pretty obvious.
Yeah, there's 2 flags down on the play. There's another one over there just as well.
It's got to be against Lebanon this time.
3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the ball game.
That was a nice run by Spiva off the right side. He faked the pass, and here comes the call from the top official. And they are going to move the chains. It'll be a first down.
First down for the Wildcats, yes.
Crowd does not like it.
No, they do not like it at all, but it is just exactly that. It's first down for the Cats.
John, if the Cats can get another first down, that's the ball game, because Yellow Jackets down to one final timeout. There's no 2-minute warning in high school football. Clock will not stop. And Neosho has the ball on the 41-yard line of Lebanon. That's a big difference from back in the 20.
It absolutely is. We knew this was going to be a challenge tonight, probably as tough as we've had, and this has been an outstanding ball game.
We've seen so many
certainly tainted with some penalties, no doubt about that, but the heart that the kids have put out on both sides.
We've seen
the Starnes kid coming in, doing what he's done.
Clock is running. Play clock is running down to 10. They need to hurry. The game clock down to 2:50 left. It's 1st and 10 Cats from the 41. They'll run it. Here comes Welch, got some room. He gains about 5, maybe 6 yards on the play. Boy, John, there's been a lot of mood swings back and forth throughout this entire contest.
They really have, and you can almost see the steam taken out of Lebanon with that last call.
Gain of 5 on the play.
5-yard pickup. That ball's down on the 36-yard line. Clock winding down, 2:15 to go in the game. They're going to milk this clock as much as they can. 13 seconds on the game or play clock. 10 seconds. They got plenty of time to get to the line. Spiva watching closely. We're down to 5. They'll hand it off. Not much there. Up to about the 35. It's 3rd down.
That's going to drop it down to almost a minute before we get ready to go again.
John, you know they will run right here, and I would, if they don't make it, I would almost bet that Lebanon will take their final timeout.
Well, I would think they would
stop that clock.
And I'm not sure at this point that the Cats don't want to get into field position to maybe try a field goal.
They're too far right now. It's 3rd down and 4. Clock down to 1:20 left in the ball game. One man in the backfield. They will run it right up the middle. Here comes Welch. He's going to be short, far short. And they will call the timeout. Yes, they will.
Timeout, Yellow Jackets.
You got. What do you do? I mean, you've got him back here, and you're going to have to. You got to go 66 yards for a touchdown to tie the ball game with about a minute to go. But
I don't see the Cats punting right now. I just don't see that happening. We will do what we can to take the most time off the clock, and we may run one of those organized quarterback sneaks which we've seen in the past. We've seen Spiva be able to pick up the 5 or 6 yards that's necessary. Looks like to me like the ball is on the 34-yard line, and we need to go to almost the 30-yard line. So it's 4 yards that need to be picked up.
Lebanon's had only one good pass play early in the ball game. Since then, it's been just very few short passes, but the run game, they broke one open for about a good 25-yard gain early in the fourth period before their final touchdown.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Cats are going to go for it.
Well, what this does more than anything else is it shows you what kind of confidence that the defense has got right now and the confidence the coach has in him. He's going to take the ball and he's going to run it, and he got the first down. Now there's another touchdown for the Cats. There's Cade Spiva, touchdown, and that one's not going to be called back.
No flags there on the play. A good 35-yard touchdown run. It's good.
We talked about that just a minute ago. We talked about a organized quarterback sneak, and that's exactly what it was. We dreamed about getting the first down. We didn't think that we'd get a touchdown out of it.
That's going to be the ball game. If he had made the first down, that would have been the game because they couldn't have stopped the clock anymore. Extra point attempt coming. Cats up 27-14. 1:05 left in the ball game. It's going to be a nice long bus ride home to Neosho. Yeah, what a kick. It just got over.
It did.
And it's good. 28-14. It wasn't pretty, but it counts.
That was a great job by Ebbinghaus to re-establish himself after the ball was down. He couldn't hardly kick it, but to get it up and get it over with.
We'll take a timeout. 1:05 left in the ball game. It's been a thriller here in Lebanon. You're in tune to the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Hi, this is Pastor Mike from Calvary of Neosho, and I want to take a few moments to give you hope today. Are you feeling overwhelmed with the daily struggles of affording rent, paying for groceries, buying gas? I want you to know that there is a God who is big enough to handle all these problems and bring you relief. He wants you to live free from worry and stress. James 4:2 says, "You have not because you ask not." Have you asked God to help you today? For KNEO Radio, I'm Mike Leake.
Welcome back to Lebanon, Missouri. The Cats are getting ready to kick off. Fuentes is getting ready to kick the ball off. The Cats are up by a score of 28-14, and there is a minute and 5 seconds left. Lebanon has no time on the clock, and they've got to score twice.
There's not much they can do.
There is a great kick
down to about
by Fuentes.
Down to the 8-yard line. And they bring him down at the 25, and that's where they will take over. This has been a great one. Don't forget the coaches show tonight brought to you by Arvest Bank of Neosho. That'll be after the ball game.
Yeah, Cason Roan is shaken up a little bit on that play, but he is walking off, and defense absolutely has been the star of the show tonight.
1 minute exactly. 1st and 10, Yellow Jackets from their own 25-yard line. One man in motion. They're back to throw. It's a nice pass.
Yeah, that hit the ground first, I believe.
Let's see if they...
Pass plates number 5, Evan Ogle.
Well, maybe.
He did. They said, yes, he did catch it. He looked like he trapped the ball, but...
On the 36-yard line, first down, Yellow Jackets.
It's a little bit too late for the Yellow Jackets. Ball spotted on the 36, 1st and 10. They're going to be back to throw again. He's got a man open. And he goes to the ground, short of a first down. Clock will run.
Continue to run, less than 35 seconds left.
Ball marked at the 11 and 43-yard line.
This is a good victory for the Cats. They're going to go up 3-0 on the season. Webb City getting beat, Joplin getting beat. Another pass off to the side. They get out of bounds. They have enough for a first down. 22 seconds left in the ball game. Cats fans are happy.
I tell you, we've not seen Lebanon, as we talked about. They don't throw the ball. They got 25 yards against Joplin last week throwing the ball, but they've thrown the ball pretty successfully on us tonight.
They have, and they've been under pressure. The run game was not what we expected. I mean, they had some good plays, but nothing game-breaking. Back to throw again. He's got some room. He's going to run.
They're going to get him right there, and that could end the ball game.
Yes.
Well, they're going to get the first down.
They'll get the first down.
York with the keeper. Ball at the 40-yard line. First down, Yellow Jackets.
First down, Yellow Jackets. This could be the ball game. 10 seconds left. For the final play, they're going to throw it off to the side. It's incomplete. We'll have time for at least one more play.
Incomplete intended for number 10, Brody Shoemaker.
At this point, I'm not real sure exactly what you do. You got 5 seconds left. There's no way you're going to score 2 touchdowns in 5 seconds.
Not even the Chiefs.
The
Chiefs couldn't do that.
At this point, I think you're just kind of playing for to get the ball game over with.
A little bit of pride right now. They fought hard. Been a good ball game. It's tied at halftime, 7 apiece. He's going to get sacked. That's the ball game.
That's the ball game.
Final score, Neosho 28, Lebanon 14. What a ball game it is. Great victory for the Wildcats. We'll take a quick timeout and return here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
The law offices of Wood & Peterson is sponsoring this portion of Neosho Wildcat Athletics, located at 217 South Lafayette, Neosho, and 431 Virginia Avenue in Joplin. They serve Southwest Missouri with personal claim representation. For more information, the phone number is 417-451-4141 or online at neoshoattorney.com. The law offices of Wood & Peterson are proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
Looking for a bank that puts community first? Look no further than First Community Bank. With our friendly service, convenient locations, and a wide range of financial products and services, we're here to meet all your banking needs. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a home, or starting a business, we're committed to helping you achieve your financial goals. Come experience the First Community Bank difference today. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
The Sports Locker, located at 1206 Neosho Boulevard, Neosho, is a proud supporter and supplier of Neosho Wildcat Athletics. Open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. They carry all the biggest brands, including Under Armour, Nike, and Adidas sports apparel and equipment. Be sure to check out their Facebook page at Sports Locker Team Sales and Specials, or their number is 417-451-9300. Proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
Today's Wildcat game is brought to you by Edgewood Bowling Center of Neosho, Missouri. Located at 2811 Gardner Edgewood Drive, they now have new synthetic lanes for adult and children bowling leagues and a smoke-free environment. They also have a certified pro shop and hosting for private parties. They offer Cosmic Glow Bowling on Fridays and Saturdays after 8 p.m. To learn more about Edgewood Bowling Center and their leagues for adults and children, the phone number is 417-451-4505.
Getting to heaven isn't just about putting enough good on one side of the scale to balance the bad on the other. It's about fulfilling a death penalty, the one we deserve for our rebellion against God. None of the great moralities or great religions can pay the death penalty for our sin. Only Jesus Christ's death on the cross can do that. You have to look to Him as the only one who can save you. To learn more, call 888-NEED-HIM. That's 888-NEED-HIM.
Once again, our final score 28-14. Neosho on top of Lebanon. Time now for the Coaches Show at Arvest, brought to you by Arvest Bank of Neosho, and they believe in the power of serving others. From small business to agriculture, whether you're looking for someone to help manage your mortgage or an expert in wealth management, we've got you covered. You deserve a financial partner who cares and can help you reach your financial goals. Arvest Bank proud to call Neosho home. Once again, 28-14, our final score, and what a ball game this has been. Coach Taddy, congratulations on a tremendous ball game tonight.
It really was. I think that one might have taken a couple years off my life, but it was worth it. Kids just continued to battle. You know, I told them I was so proud of them. We faced a lot of adversity, and they just kept on grinding.
Just as good. Your offense was outstanding tonight, but I think your defense was better.
Our defense was great. I mean, we kept on bending. We knew they were going to move the football. That's a really good football team, and they're really good at what they do. And, you know, when we got down and it was first and about half a yard and we just dug in, I think that's the change in the game. And like I said, our kids just continued to respond to adversity over and over again.
You know, you had 2 touchdown runs by Mr. Spiva that were called back. You had some penalties. I know you're working on that, and you hate to see that, or unsportsmanlike conduct. Those are just little things, but it didn't come back to bite you or hurt you.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, we don't want to have those situations. We don't want to put ourselves in those situations, and we got nobody to blame but ourselves for that. But the way we responded to them was great. You know, good teams find ways to win when maybe they're not playing very well, and so I think we finally did that tonight, and that's something we haven't done for a long time.
Coach, we put ourselves in a position where we were behind for the very first time in 3 ball games now, and the poise that our kids showed, the way that they had confidence in themselves to come back, was just next to none.
It's just remarkable, honestly, the transformation that we've seen with these kids, and you know they've adapted the model, no doubt, and I think that it showed tonight specifically that there was never a moment where they doubted that they were the better team and that they were going to win this football game.
You know, they're a very good 0-2 football team. You got to give them credit for that, and Glenn Denning really wasn't a factor in the second half in that ball game, and you've held him in check pretty much in that first half.
Yeah, I mean, he's a really good football player, and they've got a really good staff. You know, their head coach is a Hall of Fame coach, and it showed tonight. They made a lot of really good adjustments on both sides of the ball to kind of take away what we were doing to give them trouble, and that's probably the best 0-3 team in the state, and I would stand by that statement.
Quickly, some scores you'll be happy to know about. Nixa beat Joplin 49-0. Webb City is losing late in the fourth quarter, 26-21, on the hands of the Chiefs of Kickapoo. So a lot can happen in the COC, and for the first time since 2016, Cats are 3-0 to start the season.
It feels good, and every week's a grind in the COC, and everybody knows that, and those scores tell the story right there. So, you know, I told the kids we'll go home, we'll ring the bell, and we'll enjoy this tonight, but we get back up and go to work tomorrow morning.
It's going to be a long ride back home, but a happy ride back to Neosho tonight.
Absolutely. It'll be much better with the win under our belts than a loss.
Coach?
We knew it was going to be probably the toughest battle that you've had, the toughest challenge so far, and the Cats took it on. They were ready for it, and I think that they were continuing to improve every ball game.
They really are, you know, and I think most people, you know, outside of our group and the people in Neosho didn't think we were going to come up here and be able to win this game, and credit to Lebanon for playing us really well, but our kids just kind of got that chip on their shoulder, and they're ready to prove some doubters wrong.
Go back and practice and get ready for homecoming next week at Bob Anderson Stadium.
I appreciate it. Go Cats.
Thank you, Coach. Coach Dowdy with us again tonight. Coach's Show brought to you by Arvest Bank of Neosho, where they believe in the power of serving others. From small business to agriculture, whether you're looking for someone to help manage your mortgage or an expert in wealth management, they've got you covered. You can deserve a financial partner who cares and can help you reach your financial goals. Arvest Bank, proud to call Neosho home.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and we're recently named. If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an
Welcome to the Scoreboard Show. The Scoreboard Show is brought to you by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We'll start with the COC. COC right now, it's still in the fourth quarter. Kickapoo Chiefs are beating the Webb City Cardinals 26-21, a team that the Cats took on last week. In the fourth quarter also, it is Willard 38, Waynesville Tigers, who will come our way this next week, 35. And right here, as you've seen on KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network, Neosho Wildcats take on the Lebanon Yellow Jackets in their house, and we beat them by a score of 28-14. Carthage is a 49-14 winner over Glendale Falcons. Nixa Eagles a 49-0 winner over Carthage. Republic Tigers 35-0 over Ozark, and that's a final.
Let's go some other scores in the Big 8 close to home. Aurora is leading Monette 26-18. Cassville loses to the East Newton Patriots. How about this? Because they've got an outstanding defensive coordinator, we know.
Yeah, but we're prejudiced, right?
Yes, Coach Perkins over there. Congratulations to him. Other scores, Seneca defeated Nevada 42-0. Lamar Tigers all over Tipton 44-0. McDonald County loses. They were close. They got beat by Mount Vernon 42-20.
Taking a look at the Ozark Mountain Conference, the Logan Rogersville Wildcats, we just have a halftime score for that game, but they're up 32-6 over the Central Bulldogs. Branson Pirates have defeated the Bolivar Liberators 35-0. Carl Junction Bulldogs have defeated Marshfield Blue Jays 36-0. And the West Plains Zizzers against the Hillcrest Hornets, they have a final score, Zizzers victorious 35-7.
That's a look at scores around the area. There's some other scores. Forsyth defeating Hollister 30-7. Other scores, Fairgrove over Buffalo, Clever and Reed Springs. Reed Springs comes out on top 26-14. And Stratford defeating Springfield Catholic 35-0.
Now taking a look at the Southwest Conference, the Pierce City Eagles are in the fourth quarter against Sarcoxy Bears and looks like they're going to win it. Pierce City has 21, Sarcoxy 0. Stockton Tigers are up 18-0 over Ash Grove Pirates at the half. And the Skyline Tigers lost to the Marionville Comets with the final score of 54-6.
And once again, our final score here in Lebanon tonight. Neosho goes 3-0 on this young season. They defeat the Yellow Jackets final 28-14.
All right, that's going to wrap things up for us, I think. We are so grateful for all of our sponsors. Thank you so much for watching us. God bless you for watching us tonight. The Neosho Wildcats win their third in a row, 28-14. Be with us on Tuesday night when the Neosho Wildcats take on the Kickapoo softball team at the Marion Family Complex, and then Friday night homecoming when the Waynesville Tigers, who by the way are just down by 3 to the Willard Tigers, will be coming to town. What a great start. Coach Towdy talking about his team, talking about how great they were, but Jim, I believe the defense was the real winner tonight. They had some goal line stances that we've just never seen before.
Never have. It's been a great start for the Cats. They all played well, offense, defense. I don't know who you'd give a game ball to because they were outstanding. And that defense tonight, boy, they were something else. Like Coach Towdy said, they'd bend a little bit, but they didn't break. And they hung in there, and they made some great tackles when they needed to. But and they managed the clock well. So it was a great night for the Cats. We come home next week, homecoming night.
That's right.
Friday night against Waynesville. So we encourage you to come out and join them and join the game. If you can, join Luke and Sam and I and you, and we'll have a good time next Friday night in Neosho.
For Jim Jackson, for Sam Fryer, for Luke Taylor, I'm John Ball. Thank you so much for being with us. Until we see you Tuesday night, go Cats!
You've been listening to the Final Drive Scoreboard Show on the KNEO Sports Network. The Final Drive Scoreboard Show is sponsored by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. See how one of their certified physicians, certified athletic trainers, or a therapist can help you get back in the game. Join us again after the game next week as we will once again bring you all the latest scores right here on the Final Drive Scoreboard Show, sponsored by Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into community.